Go, BD.
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, why you look 6'6", bro?
dog, cause I am, dog.
Bro, bring your camera down. You looking tall on screen, bro.
Right, dog.
Bro, you got me short looking like Nate Robinson out here. Oh, now I'm big now. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, BD?
Man, I'm here, dog. It's been a little while, but I'm here.
It's been a minute. I'm excited about this podcast, bro. We're back for now.
All right. You ready to get this thing started?
Yeah, man, you press record.
I'm about to press it right now.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to another episode of the Good Guys Podcast. It's been a while. We were gone for a little while. A lot has happened. As Josh explained to the Facebook Live audience, we have been gone for a little while. I've been busy with the job, been promoted, still got 4 kids. They have not gone away. Josh is now married. So a lot has happened, and we have a lot to talk about. However, we are here for you guys. I am still a happily married man and a humble father of 4. And I am here, as always, with none other than the Honorable, the Reverend, the now married Joshua Ezzy.
You see me glowing.
J.E.
Boy, Coach glowing now, BD.
Boy, it feels good to know that you are now joined with me in...
Oh, no. No, I'm not joined with you.
You're joined with her.
You're
joined with her.
I'm clean.
But you share with me the experience of marriage. It is a lovely experience. But
it's an amazing experience, BD.
It can be a challenging one, too.
Hey, you right.
But we'll talk about it. Are you ready for the show today, Josh?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm just sharing this on all of my social media platforms.
Share it on all your social media platforms. All of you that are watching now, share it. If you know anyone who wants to listen to the podcast, have them tune in. But this will also be on YouTube and SoundCloud. And
for those on YouTube, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Listening on SoundCloud, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, man. We're back. This is not a gimmick. This is not a joke. This is not an alarm. This is the real deal.
Real deal. All serious. All right.
Let's get into it.
So the first thing we have to talk about is the elephant in the room. We cannot continue the podcast any further without talking about the fact that you, Joshua Ezzy, are now married. I want to know, how has it been? How is the married life for you so far?
Man, the married life is amazing. It's probably the best life to have. You know, my clothes are softer. When I got married, I didn't know what fabric softening was.
Fabric softening is an amazing thing.
I've been walking around with clothes that will cut your skin, not soft, not gently relaxed on my skin. And now, man, I just sit in my clothes all day. It feels so good.
What were you doing before you said you...
No, I'm just saying it was comfortable. Oh. The clothes are comfortable.
Okay,
now.
Gotcha.
Man, when I grab my clothes, I'm like, man, my clothes have rededicated their lives or something. Like, they're soft.
I know what you mean. That was one of the first things I noticed when I got married. Man, I got my clothes. They were folded in my closet. They were soft.
My clothes are ready for work. Bro, I no longer have to throw my clothes in the dryer to get ready for work. Dog, my clothes are hung up, bro. Like, man, I've never seen creases in my pants like that, bro.
Hey.
It's a great life, man.
Enjoy it, but I will say this. I love my wife, but she ain't doing that no more.
Hey, man, I know. I had to sit down. I was saying, man, listen.
Don't start it if you
don't start if you ain't gonna finish. We got 40, 50 years, girl. Now, come on, don't add it to the marriage later on. Right. But don't make my life discomfortable, and then all of a sudden you switch
just
up.
Tell me about. Just tell me about the fabric softener, and then I'll know how to.
Yeah, that's it. Just make my clothes soft. Then give me 6 months to enjoy that. Then the next 6 months, maybe start cooking. But don't do everything at one time, and then all of a sudden
take it away.
You looking at me, legs closed, and watching Netflix and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, my clothes not folded. my clothes not ironed no more. I'm still paying the bills.
Right.
I'm still doing my part. I have no choice but to do my part 10, 15, 30, 40 years from now.
All right.
But nah, I believe, man, she seemed like she's ready to. I mean, she came from a good home. Her mom was the same way. Her mom still does the things that she's doing now. So I'm glad she had a visual. I'm glad she was able to see how to keep a home. So, man, it's amazing. It's a great life.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely happy for you. We had a great time. I went down to the Queen City was it a month ago? Yeah, it was about a month ago now. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. Weeks. But yeah, it's about a month ago.
I'm going. We're ready.
Yeah, so I had a great time. We had a sanctified bachelor party with the crew from college, which consisted
of a bunch of preachers,
NBA 2K, and Krispy Kreme donuts. And
holiness. No man shall see God, brother.
Holiness.
Hey.
So yeah.
No women came out of cakes. Nothing happened like that. It was just nothing but brothers reminiscing about college days, and I didn't eat no Krispy Kreme because I was trying to make sure I was ready for anyway.
The glory.
The days to follow, the days, the glory that's to come. You know what I'm saying? So I let you guys have the donuts, man. I just sat there and just appreciate you guys' company, man. It was great to have. What's up, Jamal? What's up, man? I remember Jamal when we was kids, man. Anyway, my bad. I was commenting from the Facebook Lives. But yeah, bro, it was an amazing time, bro. Definitely good to have you guys be a part of that special day, man.
Hey, I'm glad I was able to be there for you. That's the best.
You almost didn't. Your tux did almost make it.
Boy, that thing was almost urgent, man. Like I went to the place in Syracuse. I got fitted. They said they were going to send the tux down to Charlotte. I get down to Charlotte. They calling me, telling me, "Oh, your tux is ready for pickup in Syracuse." I'm like, "What? I'm not in Syracuse. The wedding is in Charlotte."
I was about to put you on the bench and call up Jeff.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Jeff, Adam, Kenny. So I need the best man.
Yeah, that was about to be a bad situation, but crisis averted. They were able to get the tux sent down, so we were all good there. And then in fashion that only Joshua could do, you made a last minute change to the wedding.
Ooh, listen. For those who saw the video on YouTube, where that video is now at 15,000 views, I done put all you guys on notice. You better step y'all's vow game up.
Ooh, changing the game.
Coach set the bar for y'all, man. I was up. I woke Brendan up at 6:30 in the morning. I said, "BD,
I'm asleep.
The Lord,
I'm knocked out, bro." I hear a knock at the door. Man. I'm like, "Man, who is this?" Josh coming in. Josh at the door. "Hey, man, what you think about this?" I mean, what do you mean? Have you been asleep? Did you sleep? Did you sleep at all?
Man, nope. Nah, man. Yeah, I got about 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours.
Good. But hey, man, what you think about what you think about
I said, bro, I got a word from the Lord, dog. The word found. FOUND. Go check out the video there on YouTube, man. I said, the 5 things I found in you. Ooh, I got poster board from Walmart, man. We was trying to, I colored. Brandon didn't even help me. Y'all went to go get coffee, left me with the letters by myself.
I'm sorry. You woke me up at like 5 or something in the morning. We were up till what?
This weekend's not about you.
Hey, I got up. I rode the Walmart with you. We got the poster board and everything, you know.
And left me to myself to draw some letters. But hey, the letters came out amazing. And y'all, listen, I just put y'all on game. Find y'all some other letters. Do y'all acronyms. Make sure your woman feels special on the stage. But y'all got to check out that video because I forgot my FOs. I'm just joking, dog. Nah, I didn't forget. But you guys got to capture the moment live for yourself.
That's what's up. But it was a beautiful wedding, man. It was a beautiful venue. And it was a great experience, man. I'm happy for you. And I think it says a lot to, I crack my jokes and, people crack jokes. But ultimately, y'all did it the right way, man. Like, y'all both saved yourselves for each other. And it's just a testament to what can happen when you are patient and you wait on God and you do things the right way. Yeah. It was a beautiful thing.
And what I have to say is not judgmental. It's not to make anyone feel bad. It's just saying, letting people know when you do things the right way, you get God's best. I'm not sitting there saying you can't get God's best in every other way, but man, when you honor God and just, man, it wasn't perfect, but man, if you just was staying withhold yourself from certain things and just follow God clearly, He will bless you. That's why I did a video not too long ago. I said, man, You just can't just be in a relationship with everyone. A ship goes in one direction. You can't have a relationship only can sail in one direction. It cannot go two different ways. So if you don't relate to someone, it's worth the wait. It's better for you to wait for the one that you'll eventually relate to than to just try to be with somebody and then you find yourself in a sunken ship. So it's just best to wait on God, because even if you don't know God's will and you're just lost in this whole singleness and you lost in this whole waiting season, hey, take it from me. It's better to wait. Even though I got married at 32, hey, man, it was the best time. It was God's timing. So it doesn't matter how long you have to wait. Wait for the one that God has for you that you will best relate to. I'm telling you, right now, 4 weeks being married, man, it's been a blessing. I mean, we have a strong perspective. We love God, and I think, when you do things the right way, you can eliminate certain things. And I'm not trying to talk like I'm a professional, but I've been in this thing for a while. That's why I don't really talk much about marriage, because I'm just now in it. But I just know the blessings of God is in this union. So that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right. Well, we had to talk about that because it was definitely a major event. Like I said, man, I'm proud of you and happy for you. And I look forward
Appreciate you, bro.
Chopping it up.
Thank you for everyone who showed love, commented, post statuses, all that stuff. I couldn't get to all you guys because I didn't think you guys cared that much. I know you guys cared, but boy, there was a lot of likes, a lot of shares, a lot of comments, and I was like, man, that's beautiful. Thank you guys for so much support. Those on YouTube, those on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you guys found the pictures. Thank you guys for your love and support. Man, my goal now, I have a lot of people watching, so I just want to make sure I keep marriage held in a high honor, where people can see the glory of God in it, and they will be impressed, not impressed, but impacted. There we go. Impacted enough to where they will want to follow through as well. So I got 40, 50 years, 60, 70 years, but I'm excited.
That's what we're about here on the Good Guys podcast. A lot of men out here, it's glorified to be, have multiple women and, be playing the field and stuff like that.
Listen,
hey, the Good Guys
multiple
podcast,
women?
It's cool to be married, all right?
It's cool to be married. Let me tell you something. One is enough.
You know what I mean? Listen, like, all jokes aside, I don't have the energy
we love you
to be trying to keep up with
man,
all that.
See, that's it. Cheating is a young man's Just joke. Y'all young brothers, y'all can do that. Y'all got time. Y'all don't have no goals. You know what I'm saying?
Goals. They ain't trying to do nothing with your
life. Y'all can manage 2 or 3 women. Man, I get home, I'm tired, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, I got bills to manage.
When I tell you, hey, I only have enough for the woman that God has for me, nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, moms, godmoms, mother-in-laws, like that's listen, I don't got time. Because when you get our age, start cheating now, bro, you're gonna start switching names and forgetting names and stuff. You're so tired, you forget your wife's name and call her Chelsea. It's like, who's Chelsea? It's best to be in love with one woman and allow her breast to satisfy thee. That's Songs of Solomon.
That is in the Bible.
Enjoy. That's in the Bible. Enjoy the wife of your youth. That's in the Bible too. And chill, cause boy, it's pointless to be out there looking for other women. Just enjoy the woman that you have, cause I promise you, every woman has an issue. And if you leave the woman that you have to try to see if you can find another woman that has what you're missing in your wife, you're going to find yourself disappointed, because you're going to find out that you still have to cut that grass too. So you looking over the fence and you're like, man, that grass looks great, but you got to steward that grass, bro. You looking at her garden, you looking at her garden, you like, man, I want to steward that garden, I want to tend. No, you still gotta have a green thumb. You gotta tend that yard. Don't try to tend a yard that you don't know the quality of the ground. You got a great yard yourself. Mind your own fields. Mind your own yard. Pastor Gould said something like that the other day. Mind your own yard, man. It's a beautiful thing. Because every woman has something precious in her if you just take the time to give her the attention and allow those great things to grow.
Amen, my brother. All right. So we're going to move on, because it has been 13 minutes into the Good Guys podcast, and we have not discussed the weekly airing of grievances. I might have to change it to the monthly airing of grievances, because I don't know if we're going to have an episode every week.
Typically, we're going to try to do it every holiday of every month. So we're gonna have a Christmas episode. This is your Thanksgiving episode, so enjoy. We're gonna have a Christmas episode, New Year's episode, Valentine's Day episode. What's in March? March Madness episode.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, maybe.
April Fool's
spring
episode.
April Fool's.
Might not get that one.
April Fool's.
Might think it's the episode coming in. It might not be April Fool's.
It might be April. Yep, you never know. June.
Okay, we're not going to go through all the holidays, but
okay, good.
We're going to start with the monthly airing. Okay. So I'm going to set the stage for this one. So Sugar, the show on Oprah's network. It's a good show, family-oriented show.
Never heard of it.
Okay, doesn't surprise me, but that's okay. So in the show, the guy and the girl, I don't think they're married. They're not married, but they have a child. The child is technically not his, actually, but they both parent the child. So that is relevant. So the point is, they're teaching the kid how to ride a bike. And in the scene, the kid has on, like, you know, he's got on his helmet, he's got on the elbow pads, he's got on knee pads, he's got some kind of pads, like, I didn't even know it existed. And they're trying to teach him how to ride a bike.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. He falls off the bike. You know, the mom tells him to get up and keep trying. And he gets mad, starts crying, and he runs back to the house. My wife. And I say, babe, did you ever have any of that protective gear when learning to ride a bike? She said, no, I never had any of that. Like 5 minutes solid. Like, I never had a helmet. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. A helmet. I didn't have elbow pads, knee pads.
Hold on. Time out. No, time out. You're apologizing to your parents? That implies your mom wanted you to wear a helmet.
No, they never said anything to me about wearing that stuff.
Oh, I'm about to say, because I was like, I thought you was like, I'm
Mom,
saying you told me to wear the helmet, but I never
like,
put it on.
I'm not trying to put them on blast, but I was out there unprotected.
Listen, if he was unprotected out there having unprotected bike rides.
Yeah, right.
But listen, I never had my helmet. I just, went out there to ride.
You went out there and you rode and you got battle scars. I still got scars on my legs right now from when I learned how to...
Bruh, I remember one time I was coming down this hill, man. I had my bike, the bike before it got taken back. I rode my bike down that hill, bro. And you know how when you come down a hill, there's a curve. Some hills have a curve at the bottom. So you try to hit the brake so that you can kind of do that BMX stuff. Oh, man, my head kind of heavy. So I leaned too far over to the left. Skint my whole leg, bro.
Yeah, man. I flipped off the front of my bike one time. I was riding down the hill and I hit like I don't know, it was something in the road. And I hit that thing. I flipped over the front of that bike. Skipped my chin. I had to go to the hospital. Had to get a couple stitches. But yeah, man.
Hey,
it's
bro.
part of the game, though. You know what I mean? You got up and you kept going. And you lived to ride another day.
You live to ride. Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try again.
If at first you don't succeed. And what I took from that, Josh, is that this generation is soft.
It is.
There's no getting around.
No offense.
How do you have...
You guys are...
I've never seen someone so suited up to ride a bicycle. He's not riding a motorcycle. It's a bike. And he had on training wheels. And he's got on, shoulder pads, helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, hand pads. Like, how many pads do you need? And he still gave up. Bro. He fell off the bike with all that padding. Probably felt like he was lying in bed. And he still quit. What has happened to this generation? Is this the generation that's supposed to take care of me as I get old?
Listen, I'm going to take care of myself because I came from the generation of hard knocks, okay? You guys, I'm not saying all of you guys are soft, but man, I played basketball at the Dowd YMCA. Yes, the Dowd YMCA. You would consider this the hood Y, right? And so I'm in there playing ball, these young guys who still in college, I'm 32, so these guys probably like 22, 23, 24, 19, 18, playing basketball. You know, me, I'm competitive. I'm like, I'm here for cardio. I'm not here for a championship. There's no trophies. I'm just here to get some exercise. You guys, first off, I was playing ball, and the dude had the nerve. See, the dude had a nerve to say, oh, we're going to beat them easy. Right then, that's when he messed up. The generation talks without first examining. You know what I'm saying? Why talk junk because I look like an older AARP certified member to you? I look like somebody who may not get no buckets. You know, I may be a little, heavier and stocky, and you think you're just going to get it easy? When he started talking junk, I was like, man, first off, I'm off work today. This is a teacher work day, so therefore I'm playing basketball at 10 o'clock, which means if you play here every day, that means you don't have a job.
You know it's real.
I'm only here because I have a day off. You talking junk lets me know this is life for me. This is not my life. This helps me have life for my real life. Right. You feel me? This gives me the cardio, the exercise that I need to actually function in the real world. This is what you do every day. You play ball here for 10 hours every day. And when someone who's having a day off comes and plays ball, you think it's going to be light work for you? So I'm playing basketball, playing D, and the dude's like, you too aggressive. I said, bruh, you a football player. You bigger than me? Oh, man, everybody there was whining, dog. I said, I'm never going to the Dow again because this generation behind us, I love y'all. But, man, y'all whine too much.
Entirely too much. And
I'm like, dude, are y'all going to survive anything?
I don't know.
I'm just joking. I love you millennials, man. We're the top part of the millennial totem pole.
Well, we're millennials. I think the generation behind us is it Y or Z or something like that? I think it's Y. It might be
X.
Y.
Oh,
I think
maybe Y.
Yeah, I think we're millennials.
Either way, guys.
But
get scars. You're going to get hurt, man. The longer you avoid pain, the more intense the pain will be when you get it.
See, we're the last generation that we were alive before the boom of technology and social media and stuff like that. When we were kids,
our internet.
You didn't have cell phones when we were kids. Still, you didn't have tablets. You had house. Contributes to a level. It's just frightening, quite frankly. There's an app for it is it's not hard to do anything.
Bro, our iPad was the light bright, bro. Literally, man, I remember my light bright, bro. One mistake, bro. One hole in that black sheet of paper, man, a Christmas tree turned into a cat, bro. And that was our imagination, bro. Like our first cell phone was when I graduated high school. And I thought I was doing something because I had video on my phone. Remember the Sidekick in college, BD? But I thought I was cool. We were part of that generation where it was cool to have your phone on your hip. Remember the little thing that you put your phone in? And you have the shirt behind it, so it looks like it's kind of cool.
You was the man.
Man, we was fresh back. We was the man, bro. When that thing vibrates, excuse me, baby girl.
Hey, you remember the two-way? And the two-way pager?
Oh,
Before you even had phones, you had hit me on my two-way. Woo.
Hit me on my two-way, and I can't even call you back for another hour. But thanks for letting me know that you tried to
I'm aware that you are trying to get in touch with me. When I get back to my home, I'll call you on my land-based phone line.
You remember what's some things what's them phones that was outside?
The payphone?
Payphone, bro? 35 cents?
35 cents. I got to get in touch with somebody, but I don't got 35 cents on me.
I don't got 35 cents. You in trouble, bro. You
hustle to get
that 35 cents. You gonna be on that block for least. Bro, you gotta go sell your body on the street to get 35 cents to call mom and tell you you're gonna be an hour and a half late.
Life was a little bit harder then,
Man,
but
internet was in.
Gives you those.
You remember when you had to buy? Remember we had to buy internet from a store?
Buy internet from the store.
The AOL CDs.
Yeah, the AOL America Online.
Man, that little yellow guy was man. That dude right there was my dude, bro. When you got that yellow man, he's actually running. You remember when he started running? You know, you got connected,
we good.
Bro.
We in here.
We good, man.
You used to have to drop game on that AOL, that aim. Hey.
But AOL aim, bro. I was like, man, I could touch from here all the way to Statesville from AOL Instant Message.
Well, you see,
man, it wasn't asking for no numbers.
No,
we didn't ask for girls' numbers in
high
school.
You couldn't just be like, oh, what's your social media? What's your Instagram? And just like some pictures? No. You had to get their AIM username, which is difficult because you have to write that mess down. You can't just, and then.
Man, you don't know if it's an underscore or a dash.
Exactly. Maybe an underscore, might not. And then you got to wait for them to be online. So they actually have to be at their house in front of their computer, their desktop computer. Because you didn't even really have laptops like that.
We knew how to pursue women back in our
You know what I mean? You had to pursue. You had to really want it. Now it's so easy. You just, like a picture, slide in the DMs. Like it's so easy.
I slide into a woman's DM it could take days. You left a message. She don't get notification till Tuesday. You said that thing last Wednesday.
You just got to be patient.
And now you in your feelings because you like, do she like me? Because I haven't heard back from her. There was no read receipts. Was there?
No. There were no such thing as read receipts. You send it out there and you just wait on the Lord, I think
any generation that has more than it needs ends up finding themselves in trouble. It's great not to have everything you need. It's great not to have everything because when you have everything, there's no drive. There's no need for hard work.
That's right,
man. So we're not saying all of you guys are soft, but man, bro, it looks like about good 89% of you guys are soft.
Soft, man. I tried to go on a run with my son today. Soft. I love him. Soft. Yeah. He ready to.
Man, I remember when I met your one son, bro. Oh, let me stop. The one that's gonna be like an Odell Beckham.
Shut up. It wasn't him. It was my oldest. He's like
the oldest one.
Yeah,
he's the one that's
he cool, but I mean, it's just like when you have these famous celebrities and they come from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? They had to get it out the mud and they made it and they're successful. And then they have their kids and they kind of think naturally that their kids are going to be just like them, but they're not because your kids grew up rich, with everything handed to them. I'm not saying I'm rich, but my son doesn't really want for much. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Like we go out on a run and I'm like, all right, because he's always running around all the time, runs out around the house all the time, never tired. I'm like, dude, you got all the energy in the world, bet we about to go on this run. We start running. I mean, not even like a quarter of a mile in. I'm tired. All right, bet. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with being tired. Being tired is good. That just means, you know what I'm saying? Pain is weakness leaving the body. Come on. We're going to push through. Sometimes I'm trying to teach life lessons while we on the job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life you're going to be tired. That means you just got to push through. That don't mean you got to stop. I mean, I'm talking about like we get to a mile. And look, he's 6 years old. I probably shouldn't have had him trying to run 3 miles. But
what? DSS?
We didn't run 3 miles. We got to
you got DSS.
We got to like a mile, and he was done. Like he was like, I'm not running no more. He was like, he started crying. He started stomping his feet and everything. Let's walk back. We gotta walk back. I walked back, man. I was so mad.
Bro, that's what I think as a father, the worst years I think are gonna be when they're born all the way to about 13.
Yeah, man. Like, cause you be wanting them to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's the mom. That's the mom's age. That's the mom's years. Those are the mom years.
Exactly.
The mom years is 0 to 13.
And she will make them as soft as they can possibly be. I'll be like, babe, come on, man. Just because he don't want to eat the tater tots, you know what I'm saying, and he wants something else. Like,
man, I had no choice but to eat it. I couldn't even watch what's the dun. Well, it was what's the show This Day and Age?
Oh, Family Matters.
Family Matters. Man, I couldn't get to no TV until I ate everything.
And I'm not even talking about like vegetables and stuff. I'm talking about I just don't want tater tots. We had that 2 nights ago. I want something different. I come in the room, you better eat them tater tots right now. Not only that, but if you don't, it's going to be some serious consequences and repercussions.
Yes.
She like,
yes.
You did just have tater tots 2 days ago. Okay, I'm going to get him some veggie straws.
No. I wish I had tater tots 3 days in a row when I was a kid.
Give me some tater tots, because I had liver and onions is what I had.
You had liver and onions. I had livers.
I ain't even get the onions. I
didn't get the onions. I thought that thing is clear gravy on top of my liver and onions, dog. I had what's them gizzards? I had gizzards. Turkey necks. Anything that was below $3 at Compare Foods or whatever one of them grocery stores.
Right, like.
And you mean to tell me I had to eat stuff that I was scared to eat? I was like, what is this?
Right,
Imagine eating a turkey neck at 6.
Bruh.
And your mom over there be like, don't eat the bones. Like, we almost died as kids, man. Hey, fish, y'all got fish sticks. We had real
with
fish
the bones.
And
that thing gets stuck in your throat. It was almost a wrap.
Bro, you might not have made it to bedtime, bro.
Hey, you had to grab the loaf of bread. Did your parents make you do that?
You had to ball the bread to catch the bone that was in your throat.
Eat some bread. You'll be all right.
I'm over there like this. I'm seeing angels. I'm seeing things. I'm scared, man. I'm like, man, I'm about to die. And y'all kids complaining about tater tots? Man, we about to die at least 20 times in our childhood just by living. Riding bikes. Forgot how to get back home.
We ain't had no GPS on our phones to tell us how to give us walking directions. You have to figure it out.
BT, how did we get around? Like, think about that. We made it to every destination. I'm like, before MapQuest, bro. How did we? You know why? Well, never mind. For you probably traveled outside your neighborhood. For me, I was within my block. So I kind of knew where everything
was. Man. Bro.
Man, I was like, man, like these kids, man, y'all got GPSs. Y'all got GPS that lets you know when there's traffic. That shows you the quickest route. Man, listen, we was always on time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, this generation, man, y'all have too much, man. Some of y'all need to just, man, let alone if something happens to the electricity or something, y'all might not make it.
Y'all not gonna make it. Yeah.
Bro, I still know how to have a good time off of Uno and bologna and cheese sandwiches and surf sandwiches. I can make it.
We'll break out the cards. We'll break out the Monopoly or something like that. Like
actually, life will. I don't mind it. I'll just sit there and get some sleep. How about that? I'll get some sleep.
Anyway, that's my airing of grievances. I had to get that off my chest, man. It's just been brewing.
Yeah, man. Some of y'all are soft, man, and it's okay. No, it's not okay. Y'all are soft.
I mean,
y'all really are, man.
The way the world is going, it's okay to be soft. Like, you don't have to be hard. I mean, there's just so much technology. There's an app for anything you could ever possibly want to do. So you kind of can be soft. You can get away with it.
But no. Life is still life, though. You think you're getting away with it, but there's going to be some event.
That's true.
That's going to test your fortitude.
That's true.
And that's why, for me, I fell in ministry. I fell in business. I get back up and try something new. These people, they fail one time, they're done. They mess up, they're done. If it gets hard, they quit. They try something else. No. I just celebrated 10 years a couple of weeks ago, 10 years in ministry. There's a lot of young people that's want to start stuff now. I'm saying, are you willing to put 10 years in? I started in 2008, March 1st, 2008, and October 30th when I cast a vision in 2008. This is my 10th year. And so many people, I don't think will be able to survive doing one thing for 10 years.
That's tough. That's.
They want opportunities, but they don't want the obstacles. They want the platform, but they don't want the platform's pressure.
All right. Well, speaking of the new generation, there are new words, new colloquialisms. Okay. All right. That we, as millennials, are not familiar with and don't know how to use and probably shouldn't use. But however, we are going to discuss, and it is a segment that is called Words We Are Probably Too Old to Be Saying, but we'll probably try to use anyways. The last time We discussed, what was the last one we did? The clout chasing.
So
clout chasing.
Clout chasing. Yeah,
Clout chasing. Okay. Mm-hmm. I make it a purpose to use that in my everyday conversation.
I only used it on that last episode.
Yeah, because you're not hip, I'm hip. So I use clout chasing all the time.
To who? Your sons?
I don't know. People that I work with. They probably laugh at me.
You definitely don't do it to the real...
I'm pretty sure they laugh at me when I'm not around in the room. But that's okay. Okay? I'm trying to stay hip to the culture. I keep my ear to the streets, J.E. So the word that we're going to discuss today is the concept of capping. Now, back in the day, this word, I think, used to be used to describe, like, getting shot, actually. Like, you got capped.
Like, getting capped. Yeah, that's what I thought. Capped. Like, bro, who died?
No. They're using it again. But they're using it to being... So capping, apparently, now, amongst today's youth, is lying. Capping. So they'll say, like, yo, I'm the coldest player on this court right now, no cap. Which is like no lie.
Oh, no cap, no lie. Like, are these kids in school?
Probably not.
No cap? Like, cap, I'm trying to figure out how it correlates to not lying. No cap. Like, does it mean, like, if I take my cap off, I told you I didn't have a hairline? I told you I was bald? No cap? Or the national anthem? No cap? No cap when a woman comes by, you just want to say, hey, how you do? No cap, like...
They got me.
I don't get it.
Yeah, they got me with that. Because I'm trying to figure out the correlation myself, like between the cap and lying. Like I'm not sure.
Which rapper said it? Was it a rapper that brought this to us?
I don't know where it originated. I do not know the etymology of this word. But I've just.
What word did you just say?
Etymology.
Say it again.
Etymology. It's like the origin of a word.
Stop flexing. Stop flexing, bro. That's what they used to say. What's that word again? That's what they should be saying.
That's what you guys need to use instead of cap. Oh, man.
Why they words so short? Give me some big words. Make me be like, oh, what's that word?
Yeah, man. But I don't know. I've just heard it in rap songs. I've seen it on, like, YouTube videos. I think LaMelo Ball is the first person that I heard say it.
Is it CAP, like acronym?
I don't know. Let's do some research. That's a good idea. Let's find out the origin of this word.
And if you watch it on Facebook Live or you watch this on YouTube,
yes,
let us. Well, if you watch it on Facebook Live, have y'all heard people say no cap?
Oh, look, there's a song by Future and Young Thug called No Cap.
Is it an acronym or is it just CAP?
Urban Dictionary.
There you go.
Our best friend in these situations.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No cap basically mean that they're not lying or capping like they did something. Sometimes people write it like this. Okay, those are emojis. All right. That food was good. No cap. Okay, I can't say that second.
I thought they was talking about the NFL saying no cap, like for no Kaepernick or something.
All right, second definition. Usually means no lie. Someone usually uses this after saying an unbelievable statement or asking a serious question.
Is there a way where it says origin? Is there an origin in that dictionary? Like where the word came from? Are they talking about like, I'll wait till you finish. What's the origin?
Nah, it's just the definition. Hey, Urban Dictionary is a mess, man.
Hey, man, either way, man.
I don't think there's like any logical like reasoning behind it. It's just what they're saying. I don't know. Let me see the origin. Origin. No cap origin.
Well, I know I'm never going to use it. I don't even wear caps.
You should.
Oh, because you got right now in the name of Jesus, I curse Brandon right now in Jesus' name. I command baldness to fall.
They crispy, boy. They crispy.
It won't be crispy for long.
Yes, it will. No cap.
Man, you're
boy nice. Your boy nice.
Ooh, that timing was perfect, B. That timing was perfect. No cap. I keep my cap on because I can't lie about my hairline. It's gone. Hey, I could probably still get a hairline, B. Look, can you work with this? You a barber? Can you?
I might have to get some of them fibers that K-Mac be rocking.
Man, I whatever God gave me, whatever I have, that's what I want. I don't want no extra. I don't want, because I sweat a lot. I don't want that black stuff coming down my face.
It ain't gonna come down your face, man. You just gotta get the fibers, Doug. Fibers, Doug.
So fibers are like hairs?
Yeah, it's like hair fibers. I don't know.
Nah, I'm straight, man. I can actually rock the ball, bro.
Yeah, you could.
I'm married now, so don't need for no hairline, though.
That's true. What? Okay.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, I can't find an origin for the no cap movement, but that's what it is. It basically means no lie. I'm going to use it. I'm going to incorporate it into my everyday language. I think you should probably do the same, Josh. I think it would be beneficial.
I don't know.
It might make.
I don't know if I say no.
Maybe the kids will like you.
I'm gonna try that at my
school. Maybe the kids will like you.
Now the kids already like me, but if I say no cap, I got to work on my timing of it. Hey man, how was your weekend? It was good. No cap.
I don't think that's the proper usage of the word at all. Not even a little bit.
Mr. Ezzy, I know you don't have no cap. What do you mean? No cap.
No cap. You look at him like you expect them to think you're cool after that.
Oh man, because I dress like a teacher, bro. So I can't be cool. I don't got no fresh J's on.
What are you talking about? That's not even how you use it.
No cap.
No cap.
How do you use it? No cap. Hey, you know me, I'll pester this like I just follow him down the hall. No cap.
No cap.
No, for real. No, sir. No caps on your head. Like,
no.
Take your hat off, sir.
Yeah. No caps in the.
I'm gonna tell this kid, no, take your cap off. Yeah, I'm not lying, but take your cap off.
No lie. You cannot wear that.
That's cool, Mr. Ezzy. Mr. Ezzy's hip. No, sir. Take your cap off.
Take your cap
no cap.
off. There will be repercussions.
Mr. Ezzy, you're so cool. They walk off. No cap.
Take the cap off right now.
Mr. Ezzy, you always tell the truth. You stay truthful, Mr. Ezzy.
You're a real one.
No caps in the building.
Oh, man.
Oh, so no line in the building? No. Nah, forget it. Next segment, bro.
All right.
Young people, man, well, y'all do y'all thing. I'm not, because the generation above us thought that we were tripping. But I don't know. I think we're the last of the Mohicans, bro.
Okay. All right. So we're going to move into the good guys top 5 for this month.
All right.
And this top 5 is going to be, this was your idea, the top 5 things.
Oh, so you gonna put me out there just in case it bombs?
Just in case this bombs. Huh? This was Josh's idea.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna double down on this, bro.
I'll let you introduce it. I'll let you introduce it. You probably introduce it better.
Today's top 5, and I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things on my list.
So you broke your own rules.
Yes.
Already.
Yep. Okay. No cap.
You did it. You got it right.
So basically,
that's it.
Hey!
Progress.
So I'm gonna put that in my progress, bro. That's all that matters, bro. It's progression. All right. The top 5 things that you get in your whole life from the corner store. For Brandon and those who grew up in the suburbia, your Quick Trips, your gas stations. Corner stores for those that were brought up with me were no gas pumps. It was just a corner store. There was no gas pumps. You're not pumping gas at the corner stores that I grew up on. But if you want gas station, that's cool. For those who grew up in the hood like me, corner stores with the gates, with the bars in front of the doors, with like the rappers coming in next week on the windows, with the camel, the Smoking Camel posters on the wall, that corner store. Not your Quick Trips. Don't think your Quick Trips. Don't think your 7-Elevens. Don't think whatever else y'all go to. Corner store.
Corner stores will be the ones that have the Migos chips.
The Migos chips. Yeah, man. You're not going to find the Migos chips in Quick Trip. Nah, you got all those. Okay. All right, so my honorable mentions. Nah, order to these. So mine's is from my childhood to now. Things that I get from the corner store even now. I don't go to the corner stores anymore because I have a black Durango and I'm 6'2", black, bald-headed with a beard, and I wear a hoodie sometimes. Just not the best place for me to go to is to go into the corner store. I probably look like file 4 out of the 5 guys that the hood people are looking for. So I try to stay away from the corner stores. I go to the Quick Trip. So some of the things that I mentioned now, you may not find in your corner store, but you will find in your local Quick Trip, okay?
Wise business decision.
As a kid, when your mom gave you 50 cents, bro, if your mom gave you $1, you really doing business. But one of the things I used to get from the corner store was those fudge rounds, bro. Them little fudge rounds? The fudge rounds.
It's like the 2 chocolate cakes.
Little Debbie.
With the chocolate frosting in the middle.
And the chocolate icing, chocolate frosting in the middle with the little designs on the top. Man, I used to eat like the top first. I used to peel the top cake because, as a kid, you don't know when you was going to eat again. So you had to really break down your snacks. See, for me growing up, man, just eating 2 or 3 bites, you don't know when you're going to eat.
Okay.
So you'll eat layer by layer. You take your time with your snacks because you don't know dinner time. You don't know what you're going to eat tonight. Okay. Fudge rounds was one of my top 5 things from the corner store.
Okay. No, I've just got a top 5. So if you've got some honorable mentions, you can go ahead and rattle those off, and then I'll
I'll go ahead and name the stuff that I get from the store now. Body armor.
I mean, how many things do you have?
I have 8 things.
Okay,
bro.
so go ahead and get down to 5, and then I'll jump in there with you because I've got 5.
Body armor.
Okay. Wait.
I'm no longer Team Gatorade, bro. Have you had the Body Armor drinks?
Is that the one that Kobe was?
You've never had Body Armor?
No, I've never had Body Armor, Josh.
Man, why are you drinking Gatorade, bro?
What's wrong
No,
with Gatorade?
Body Armor is amazing. Gatorade got like nothing but toxins and stuff in it. It's not good for you, bro.
But Body Armor is.
Yes. Do I have a Body Armor up here? No, it's downstairs. Body Armor has coconut water, 850 milligrams of potassium.
Coconut water is disgusting.
It has all these natural.
By the way.
You know what? Drink your Gatorade, bro.
Have you had coconut water by itself?
No, coconut water by itself is nasty, but it's not. It's 10% coconut water, so it's other juices and stuff.
Like Gatorade.
Gatorade, man. Body Armor is what I get from the store.
Body Armor is what I get from the store.
Don't knock it till you try it, bro.
I mean, I'm not knocking it, but I'm kind of loyal to Gatorade. Gatorade got me through many of basketball practices in high school. So, as a matter of fact, I need to add that to my list. Honorable mention, Gatorade. I don't know.
I gotta save that for later. All right, I'm good. Now I'm at my 5, bro. I'm not gonna say the other one. I'm at my 5. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Number 5 for me is a car charger. Look, we already discussed this, okay? I don't really go to the corner store like that. I go to the gas station. That's the closest thing I have. So when I go to the gas station, I have to swing by, the gas station to pick up some stuff. Normally, it'll be a situation where I'm driving. I forgot my charger or something like that. My phone's about to die. And so I swing by and I grab a car charger.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
Go ahead. Speak
my number 5. Man, I don't want to speak my mind, bro. You know what, bro? A car charger? Now, don't get me wrong. No. Nothing wrong with car charger. I just don't think we had those in the corner stores.
You probably didn't.
No, we definitely didn't have those at the corner stores. But at your local gas station, you definitely can get a car charger there. My number 5 at the corner store, whether it's in the hood or in the Latino communities, church mints. The little circle ones, you know, when you're late for church, you swoop in, swoop in there. Can you get the 2 for $2.50? Big bag of those white and red church mints. I was never really a big gum person because mints, I think, last longer. So when you got a big pocket full of mints, bro, you good money, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because my number 4, believe it or not, is actually gum, and for the same reasons. But gum definitely lasts longer than mints. Like gum keeps your breath fresh from the initial flavor, the mint flavor, and then even after that, the fact that you're chewing, your mouth is producing that saliva, which keeps your mouth moist. See, when your mouth is dry, that's when your breath stinks. So,
your breath, bruh.
Once that
nobody asked for no.
Yes, I gave you the scientific breakdown.
Listen.
Yes.
When you from the hood, bro, you don't got time to chew, bro.
When you're from the hood, you don't have time to chew.
You don't got time to chew no gum because you chewing and you say the wrong words, you might get shot, bro.
Hey, what you say? Nah, dog, I would
just... No cap! No cap! No cap! No cap! No cap!
No cap!
And now I'm linking from real caps because I'm chewing and I couldn't get my words out. What you say? If you suck it on the mint, you can slide the mint to right over here. You can still get your words out clearly.
Hey, where you from? If you chewing that gum, you might not be able to respond to it.
You might not be able to respond. But when you slide that mint to the right, yo, Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised.
It took too long.
You get all your words out.
Nah,
that took too long. Man. You over there,
you was wearing the wrong
caps,
color.
But they done capped you up. You wearing the wrong colors. Hey man, it's my jersey from. I just came back from a game. Oh, okay, young blood, you can slide.
No, hold up. No,
Cause it's something about someone chewing gum in front that does seem disrespectful.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You try to get 3 extra chews out, and you look at your face look mad disrespectful.
Oh man.
So that's why I kind of stay away from that and get my church mints, bro.
Okay. Stick with your church mints. Go ahead.
All right, you're number 4. Oh, you said gum?
Yeah. That was my number 4.
My number 3. The 2 for $2.59 hot dogs.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Bro, when you pour and you pour, but you still want quality, you want to act like what you eat today. I had some good too. I had chili dogs today. You don't really sound like you had something poor.
You don't have to say they came from the gas station or the corner store.
Bruh, the self-service, bruh, it's an art when I pick my hot dogs. I don't do that no more because I go to Chubb's for my hot dogs off of North Trine. But man, you know, you pull the tray out, you get the warm buns. You ask the lady, when did you put the buns in? Because some of those buns be still kind of hard. I like my buns warm. You know, even though when you pour and you don't have that much money, you still want some particulars. You see what I'm saying? Okay. You want your a hot dog without a warm bun is not a good hot dog, bro. And so what you put the hot dog in there and then you push that button for the chili, but you start from the back and you slide up. So you get the chili. So you get the nice chili on one side, you get the cheese on the other side, and then you close it. It's going to get messy because when you close it, depending on how much chili and cheese you put on there. Mm-hmm. But man, two chili dogs and any kind of drink. Back then as a kid, man, I ain't going to tell you what I got as a kid. But no, I'm at Fruitopias.
Ooh.
Remember Fruitopias?
This generation will never know the joys of Fruitopia.
Man, I think the FDA disapproved Fruitopia. That must be diabetics in a drink.
There's something because I don't see how in the world Fruitopia did not survive.
Fruitopia was like the best drinks of all time, bro.
Like the best.
Well, back then.
No, the best. Like Minute Maid
of all time?
Can't touch. Okay.
No, Minute Maid. No.
This is a discussion. The best
Fruitopia
drinks.
versus Minute Maid?
No, just the best drinks of all time. Like non-alcoholic. This is the Good Guys podcast. But
no Hennessy. No Hennessy.
Hen.
Man, bro, the top drinks of all time. Bro, the little twisty cap things as a kid, the little blue and red ones, you got to twist the cap off.
We have to have this discussion.
Bro,
this has been hijacked. All right, we'll finish. We'll finish.
We'll do it next month.
No, because we only do these once a month now. We're going to forget.
yeah, we're going to forget. Bro, the little drinks where you twist the caps off, bro, as a kid. What you talking about as a kid?
Yeah, so you had
the
like,
thing used to come
you
in
had
a
the Kool-Aid
six-pack
ones, and then you had the Mondos. Did you twist the cap off?
The Mondos.
Best drinks.
Drinks are difficult, man. The best drinks as a kid, bro. Crushed grape. No. Welch's. What was the purple bottle? They had the red bottle, the purple bottle, but it was soda. Was it Crush?
Red bottle, purple bottle, but it was soda.
Actually, bro, the only thing I really cared about was my life changed when they started having fountain drinks in there, bro.
In the gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick Trip really messed it up for everybody, bro. It made me forget all about my childhood drinks, bro. The slushy stuff, the slushy movement, bro.
I was never that big on slushies. I think I have sensitive teeth. But
Interesting.
Fruitopia.
People who actually had dental insurance have sensitive teeth. My teeth are pretty good. You do like the guy that went to the dentist twice a year as a kid.
I did. I definitely had regular dental checkups.
Honestly, bro, Fruitopia probably was the best drink growing up, bro.
Fruitopia was it. You remember they used to be in
because think about it. Yeah, the McDonald's.
They used to have it at McDonald's.
Man.
Oh.
As a kid, I would sit there and keep getting refills,
bruh. I'm not even gonna lie, and I don't advocate stealing in any way, but I was young and I did it. I asked for water at McDonald's, and I sat there and I drank Fruitopia until.
Bro, I didn't know it was wrong.
They gave me a cup.
You gave. I'm looking at you like you gave me a cup. I got water on my first attempt. My second attempt. Man, I had some bad neighborhood friends that I hung out with, looking for identity in myself. You know, I hung out with them. Bro, we used to grab a gallon jug, run into Walmart, run into McDonald's, while we distracting a lady ordering just a double cheeseburger. My man's out there filling the gallons worth of drinks. We sprint up out there, bro. We drunk like kings, bro.
We drunk like kings.
Pass me that jug,
hey,
bro.
Pass the jug.
We just going in, pass the jug. We wasn't passing blunts. We was passing jugs, bro. That's how we lived it.
Devontre, man, got 10 days of suspension.
Devontre, yo, we got... Like, bro, hey, man, mom whooped you.
Huh? She got you.
Yeah, bro. She got you, bro. Drop cord, bro. Hey, yo, get a cup for
Hey, you was as good as gone. You got that drop cord, hey.
Man, mom, when I got that drop cord, I still got a mark on my thigh from that drop cord whooping I got in 1998.
Pour one out for Trey, man. He got the drop cord last week, man.
Hey, Trey lip busted, bro, man. Don't put no ice in his cup, bro. No, put ice in his cup, man. It might help numb the wounds, man.
Boy, but yeah, man. Fruitopia, man. Fruitopia. High C Orange was good.
But see,
High C Orange was low key.
High C Orange and Fruitopia may be tied.
Because those two, like, when you went to McDonald's, and this was the old McDonald's setup. They definitely got smart because they had the cash register. Then around the corner, they would have the drink machines, which was, I know.
I'm like, bro, that was a dumb decision. Around the corner,
and
bro.
And you know y'all, half McDonald's is in the hood. I know y'all was hemorrhaging money.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, as a kid, a lot of things stopped based upon eras of our growth, right? So as a kid, it was Fruitopia, High C Orange. But then when you became a ball player, childish ways were left. Ball players, it was all about that blue Powerade. Remember at Walmart had the Powerades, then we had the Gatorades and all that stuff. And then when we got to college, it was the Minute Maid Tropical Punches.
Minute Maid.
And now that we're men, well, I'm different because I'm bougie. I get my Whole Foods beverages, and I start juicing now. So I'm away from all that
stuff.
It's
all about Simply strawberry lemonade.
Man, you know what I saw the other day?
What?
And I wanted to try it, but I just knew it was going to be cracked to me.
What?
Simply Peach.
Peach? What do you mean Simply Peach? Like Peach what?
Bro, Simply Peach. Peach.
I have to Google this.
Bro, I was driving back from my homeboys, David and Alicia's wedding. We was driving, Brittany and myself was driving back, and I walked into that Quick Trip and I saw Simply Peach. I had to sit there and I had to really think through, because I was like, if I drink this and I drink it and it's good, I'm gonna be diabetic. Simply Peach. But I couldn't do it, Bren. I couldn't do it. Because if I drunk and saw that it was good,
there's so many things that like I could do with, like, just the drinking in itself. I'm sure is delicious, but
that's a good foundational drink.
Think of the combinations that you could put together.
Oh man, Peach. Bro, I might have to go get Simply Peach. I looked at that Simply Peach and I closed the door immediately and just walked off. I closed the door and I walked off, because if I would have grabbed that Simply Peach, bro,
I need that in my life right now.
Man, now you're talking like that. Now I want some Simply Peach.
I need,
because when I thought it was Simply Apple, because I just skimmed through. But when I saw the word peach, I said, that's good.
Man.
That's like God after he made man. He was like, that's good.
Yeah, man.
He ain't even tried it. Anyway.
Wow.
My number 3, what was your number 3?
You
think? So hold on. We got a person that chimed in.
Simply
Nina
Peach is
Mosley.
nasty?
You said Simply.
Well, you know what?
Is it nasty?
I find that hard to believe, but I kind of hope it is, because if it's not,
is this no cap, Nina?
No cap.
No cap.
You should not be using this word at all. You should not be using this word.
Oh, you like sugar? Oh, so it's like Simply
okay, so
peach,
it's like
just peach
by
up. Itself. Okay, I figured.
Okay.
Yeah, it
might not be that good.
Gotcha.
I'm still gonna try it.
It might be good for me, because I done brought my taste buds down, bro. If I drink anything super sweet now, I think I go into a coma, bro. It's so sweet, bro. My sweet tolerance has really subsided, bro.
I'm happy to hear that, JD.
So my number 3 was a 2 for $2.59 hot dogs, man, with the chili and the cheese, extra 50-something cent for that. But it's definitely worth it.
Okay. My number 3, and this is more when I was a kid, is Jawbreakers.
Okay. Man, get out of here, bro. We didn't have dental insurance, so we couldn't risk it. I'm serious.
That's hilarious.
I can't
we
risk
have
my jaw.
So we wasn't messing with this, because if you bite down too hard,
that's why if you notice
that tooth breaks.
If you notice my list, a lot of stuff on my list, like the fudge rounds, the oatmeal cakes, the honey buns, the Swiss rolls, were all soft snacks. Okay.
You bite down on that Jawbreaker in the hood, and that tooth cracks. That's a tooth gone.
It's never getting fixed.
It's
that's a tooth gone. Man, ain't no tooth fairy coming to the hood. Your mom's just like, yo, dang, son, you really had to break the front teeth? Man, well, and you guaranteed to get picked on, because, yo, what happened to your tooth? I had a jawbreaker. Dang, bruh.
That's it. That ain't no, you going to.
That's why when you in the hood, you stick to cakes, man. Now, them crazy kids, those kids that was dropped and probably got ADHD as a kid, was crazy kids. They got the jawbreakers. They need that candy.
Right.
But me, I stuck with the cakes, bro.
Well, we was just watching Ed, and Eddie, and they were obsessed with Jawbreakers, so it was kind of a big deal. Then they had the huge ones that were like,
Yeah, I didn't start watching Ed, and Eddie until I was like 17, because I didn't have cable until that point.
We had 2 very different outlets.
Wow, bro. Only time I watched cable television when I went to your house. Why do you think I wanted to spend the night so much? Not because of you, but because I was.
Wow.
Cartoons.
This is a major
no
development
more Tom and Jerry
in the history of our relationship. I kind of thought you wanted to hang out with me, and now I come to find that.
Man, why do you think I kept sitting downstairs, bro?
It's just the cable television.
Y'all had that big screen TV in the corner.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
Nah, I came over to kick it, bro, because I was the only child. I came over to kick it, bro. Y'all, man, my first time seeing, what's that channel number 3 with the
ABC.
What's it called? What it shows? No. Wow.
It's the most basic of basic cable.
No, not that channel 3. I'm talking about the what's the channel that shows you all the channels that scrolls up and lets you know what's coming on next? Channel? What was that channel? The TV Guide channel? Bro, when I came to your house, I think I had like 2 remotes, right? all we had, my TV at the house was the one you twist.
Right.
The knobs you twist to get channels. Bro, when I saw a remote and you have a guide channel.
I'll come downstairs. You up here sitting here watching the TV guide channel. I was like, Josh, you know that's the TV guide channel. Like you can turn to an actual channel, bro.
It was great, man. It was amazing. I was sitting there like, wow, like, and so while I'm looking at TV shows coming, y'all entertaining me with news.
You need to tell me that at the same time as I'm seeing what's coming on, I'm entertained with current events.
I get current events and what's coming on next on Friday, and I'm just like, but for me, I'm just sitting there like, wow, that's on too. That's on at the same time, and it was hard to decide what to watch.
Wow, fascinating.
Yeah.
All right.
My number two. Y'all know this. Y'all have heard me say this many times. The 2 for $2.22 honey buns, bro. All the other Swiss rolls, oatmeal cakes, that was my honorable mention. That's from when I was a child. But when I became a man, bro, right now, you know what's dangerous? Not even dangerous for me right now, but what's kind of been better than the 2 for $2.22 honey buns that I have to watch now? No. Quick Trip's apple fritters.
Really?
Quick Trip has the best pastries, bro.
Okay. I don't think I've ever had any of their pastries. So Quick Trip's
apple fritters and the honey buns go for number 2. My number 1 is amazing, bro. But what's your number 2?
So number 2 for me is definitely now, was not relevant when I was a child, but it is coffee.
You hear that silence,
okay,
ladies and gentlemen?
So here's a story. Down for Josh's wedding. We all woke up. Okay. Me, Jeff, and Adam. First thing we did that morning. Hey man, Josh, you got some coffee? Nah, hey, we're going to go get some coffee. Do you know what the significant difference between us 3 and you and Kenny was?
What was that?
We have kids.
Oh.
You and Kenny, the only ones that didn't have kids, y'all wasn't worried about no coffee.
So you didn't like coffee before your kids?
No, I didn't drink it.
That's interesting.
When you have kids and you have that never-ending responsibility and never-ending energy and you'll start drinking coffee. Number 2.
Interesting.
Coffee. People with kids will feel me on this one.
Well, I don't know. Coffee just seems nasty. I'll probably just
you gotta hook it up.
Do drugs. I'm just joking.
You gotta. I mean, you don't drink coffee black, like that's disgusting. I think Jeff does that though. Shout out to Jeff. But no, I put cream and sugar in my coffee, and it's delicious. It's kind of like hot chocolate, a little different.
Maybe I'll do hot chocolate.
No, it doesn't have caffeine.
Caffeine makes me jittery, bro. I don't think I ever do caffeine.
Yeah, when you have kids, you have a lot of extra energy now.
My number one,
when you have kids,
my number one from the corner store. Number 1. Any combination to do. But the chicken and potato wedges plates from the corner store.
It has to be the right corner store. But yeah,
it has to be the right corner store. But there's a corner store by my Dow YMCA. This one has a gas station with it, but it was probably a corner store before it got gentrified, and so they added the gas station unit component to it.
Okay.
But that chicken and potato wedges from that gas station, BD, I took you to.
You didn't take me. You still have not taken me.
I didn't take you?
No.
Hey, bro. Any corner store that serves chicken and fries, it has to be the right ones, but typically that's the best thing you can get from there because their chicken is probably cloned or it's got a bunch of steroids in it. Them chicken's about as big as your face. Potato wedges are huge, but it's amazing. I haven't ate there in a while, but that's probably the best thing I've gotten from a corner store in my life.
Steroid-infused chicken does not sound appetizing at all. I will pass.
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you if it's steroid injected or not, but when you bite into that chicken, you can eat off that chicken for 3 or 4 days. You'll appreciate it.
That's not right.
But when you grew up like you did, you actually got your chicken from the store. See, you probably ate more home cooked chicken than I did growing up.
We actually got our chicken most of the time from like when we would visit our grandparents. There's a place called House of Rayford in it's outside of Raleigh, but it comes straight from like the factory. It's like really fresh chicken. It was really good. It was kind of small, but that's how chickens normally are when they're not steroid infused.
Pretty small.
So
yeah. Anytime you eat a chicken that's huge, I remember one time when someone says this was grass fed or there was chicken wings from Midwest Smokehouse. I was like, these chicken wings are smaller than the mug, and I was like, oh, okay. These are probably real chicken. I look at chicken on TV. Right. I look at chicken on my plate. I'm like, bro, those are kids.
Exactly.
What chicken am I eating? The grandparents? I mean, the bodybuilders. But that's my top 5, man.
All right, my number 1 is your number 2, and it was honey buns. So yeah, that's.
But see, even honey buns are not made equally.
No.
Like there's certain honey buns that's horrible, bro. Horrible.
That's another topic in and of itself. There should be an entire topic dedicated to honey buns.
Yeah, what are the top honey buns? Because bro,
or top 5 pastries.
Pastries. Oh, we should have did that today. We don't got time.
Why are we coming up with all these topics? Where have these topics been?
Because we're supposed to do them every week. Well, you do stuff every month, Brandon. It's like so much life, so much thoughts come to mind.
I know, right? Like when it was every week, it's like, I got nothing.
We can't think of nothing. And now pastries, every fountain drinks,
right?
Everything's coming up.
We just
milkshakes,
throwaway topics that we just throwing in here,
and we're not going to remember. No. So it's like,
but yeah, honey buns. Okay, let me ask you this: do you prefer the glazed honey buns or the frosted honey buns?
Frosted.
Yes.
Frosted. Yeah. That glazed honey buns, you might as well take them off the shelves.
There's a place for glazed honey buns. Let's not do away with them entirely.
What place? No, there's not a place for glazed honey
buns.
Those
Duchess honey buns that they used to have at the youth meetings on Wednesday nights at Victory.
Woo!
Come on.
With the glaciers, like the ice.
Come on, with the little pocket of
areas.
Yes, come on.
That's what you meant. Okay. I'm thinking about these new era glazed honey buns that just shiny.
Yeah,
but there's no.
Exactly. No.
But those honey buns at youth group when we was in church, don't dare tell me to take one.
I'll slap you.
I'll help you clean up just to get an extra honey bun, bro. The rule was at youth group. I keep saying a youth group, but at our youth, whatever them things called, was not to take anything home. Yeah, we found a way. When I see like 50 honey buns left, I'm like, I see how big this church is. Y'all got it,
boy.
So let me get about 3 or 4 of them honey buns home. Those honey buns might be. They can't be number 1, but they're a real close second, bro.
Are they still
to be in the top honey buns of all time?
Exist? What was it, Duchess?
Yeah, they still exist.
They used to have the factory in Charlotte,
I think,
and I know.
But I think you have to buy. I think you had to buy them from somewhere, like a pack. Like you have to get them. I haven't seen them in no grocery stores because I don't think. I mean, not grocery stores, but gas stations. I think you got to order those, bro.
Yeah,
like from a magazine or something.
They used to have the factory in Charlotte, and man, you used to drive by that thing. It'd be smelling so good, man.
Didn't we work somewhere close to there? Or was that me?
You might have.
We worked close. Was our school close to it or something?
Maybe it was the bus route or something. Like we used to go by there.
It was the bus route.
Yeah.
And man, that thing smelled like heaven on earth, bro.
Bruh, I
couldn't work at no factory like that, bro.
Like, why does it smell like that all the time?
I don't care if y'all are trying to hire me and you're gonna pay me 6 figures a year. I can't work there.
I will die
because I'm gonna be 600. I will die or I would get fired. No, I would get fired because I'm caught on camera on a conveyor belt eating freshly warmed honey buns. Slide around, just slide all through the factory because I couldn't help myself. And I couldn't work at Krispy Kreme.
No.
I think Krispy Kreme's overrated now.
Yo,
But I couldn't work there.
I could never.
What's up, Sydney?
Bruh, I don't know how people do it. Like when I go in Krispy Kreme at the end of the day and I just see them throwing away like perfectly good donuts.
I want to call somebody and be like, this is illegal.
Like I went and I remember seeing like it was like like a scene out of a movie, like a horror movie. Like it was the end of the day, and they just had the trash can set up at the end of the conveyor belt, so the donuts are going through.
And I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the woman at the counter. I'm looking at the trash can. Lady, trash can. Lady, trash can. I'm like, I might have to pull my car out to the back because when you dump that bag, bruh, you know those trash bags probably clean, right? Because they probably pulled it right out the box and they put it in the trash can. Bruh, I know some Krispy Kreme employees got robbed that night. Not for money, but for that bag of donuts.
That bag.
Give me that bag. And they try to put money. I don't want your money.
I don't want
your money. Where that bag of donuts?
Let me get to that bag. Bruh.
Will it be strange for me? Because there's a Krispy Kreme on the street from my house. Will it be strange for me?
It would be very strange. I'm going to go ahead and stop you there. It would be very strange.
Yeah.
Whatever you're thinking about.
Man, do you know what kind of person you will be? You bringing a bag of donuts to your local elementary school? Like, yo, we here?
It hurt me so bad that day, man. Like, I ordered a dozen donuts, and as I watched the donuts, like, go, she took my 12 off of the conveyor. She put them in the box, and I'm just seeing the donuts just go into the trash can. And I told her.
I heard their screams, bro.
Like, I heard the donuts
their screams.
And I ordered a dozen because I just couldn't stand to see more donuts continue to go into the trash can. And
hey man, donuts deserve to be eaten.
You know what I mean? Like
there should be.
I just felt
donuts. We need to create a bumper sticker that says donuts deserves to be eaten. For those donuts that's been thrown away for a low price of $2.99, you can save a donut.
You know what I mean? Like
or it doesn't.
Need to have like a live stream from a Krispy Kreme just showing the donuts just going into the trash can.
And I'm like, you police officers just gonna let this happen? Y'all sitting here, y'all police officers, y'all not gonna say anything?
Something
that's gonna let these donuts die?
Okay. And so on that day, I bought an extra dozen donuts with money that I probably could not afford. Bruh, it was the least I could do.
I didn't have no money. I didn't even have no extra money to get those donuts, bro. I just got me like 2 and then left. Honestly, my favorite donuts from Krispy Kreme are the cream. What's the thing called? Cream cheese.
Cream filled.
And the cream cheese. The cream cheese donuts.
I didn't know they had cream cheese donuts.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna look on Krispy Kreme's website and for their policies, and see why they throw those donuts away. Because they could really just make those fundraiser boxes, right?
Something. Maybe give them to the homeless. That's got to be like a waste in inner city Charlotte.
But they probably know that if I give this to the homeless, they may not ever go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't you want your homeless people to go to sleep? Because if you let homeless people eat donuts, man, they're probably gonna just be. Next time. Sorry.
Like, I'm not sure where you're going with this, but it's probably going to end bad.
No, homeless people deserve to eat, but if you give them nothing but sweets all the time.
Yep. Well, anyway.
All right.
Next topic.
But those Duchess honey buns were the best because when you open your wrapper, based upon where the icing was, would determine what part of the donut, part of the honey bun wrapper you open. If you see that most of the frosting is on the top part, you open from the bottom. Mm-hmm. You see most likely because you got to save that part for last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those donuts were the truth.
Anyway,
but overall, yes, the frosted donuts are the better ones though. Because oh my gosh, I feel like I want one now.
Man, those frosted, with the white frosting, bro. Oh man, that stuff was, especially the 7-Eleven ones, bro. Let's not talk about it, bro, because.
I don't want you to.
Let's not talk about it.
I don't want you to.
Let's not talk
relapse.
about it. I can't.
I don't want you to relapse.
I don't want my toes. I only want my wife to make my toes curl, bro. them honey buns right there, bro. Them honey buns. I'll be in that car. I don't even pull off, bro. I don't even pull off. I park my car. I just eat those donuts right there, bro. My toe. I take my shoes off. I'm joking, but I'm just telling you. But them honey buns, man. at that time as a virgin, I said, man, this honey bun must surpass the love of women, dog.
Wow.
This thing right here is so good, bro.
At that tender age, I could imagine nothing greater than the sweet.
Nothing greater to a man that can't get no sweet walls from no woman, bro. You get you some 2 honey buns, bro.
They got the job done. They got the job done.
They got the job done.
All right. Smash or pass. It's been a while, but we are going to do a smash or pass. As I always say, okay, we're not talking about the popular social media segment in which we rate men or women. Would we smash or pass? This is the Good Guys podcast. We're both married now. We hold ourselves talking about women. We're talking about food. Would you smash or would you pass? This week's smash or pass is macaroni and cheese pancakes.
I sent you this one, BD.
This one comes straight from J.E., and I have not watched the video yet because I do not prep for the show as I should.
But y'all saw this. I saw it from Kevin on Stage. Kevin on Stage posted a video clip. And at first, I was like, what's going on? But when I saw the final product of that mac and cheese pancakes with the hot and spicy syrup, now I don't know about the hot and spicy. Because, I sweat a lot. You see it? Are you watching?
So what are they putting? Wait, let me click play.
It's pancake batter, and they put macaroni and cheese. Oh. See, they didn't put black people's macaroni and cheese in the dough.
Hold up. Okay.
Like, if you put mama's macaroni and cheese in there.
Well, mama's macaroni and cheese, like the baked kind, might not work with the recipe, would it?
Nah, you're right. It won't, because unless it's like macaroni, if it's like pancake stuffed macaroni.
Let me watch the video here. Okay, so we've got the pancake batter, macaroni and cheese. Hold up, was that like already made mac and cheese? Okay, so it is already made mac and cheese, pancake batter, unsalted butter. Okay, we turn off the heat. Some maple syrup. Oh, hot sauce. Oh, that looks delicious.
I know. And it's got that Cracker Barrel edge to it, bro.
Oh, I have to make this. Oh, and some cheddar. Okay, cook 3 minutes.
They put
the
cheddar. Ooh.
Oh, I'm making this.
We're both smashing, bro.
Spicy syrup. This isn't even a question.
Yeah, bro. I told you, bro. I don't even know why I sent you that, because I knew we was both gonna smash it. But it made for great discussion.
What restaurant serves this? There has to be a restaurant that serves this.
I don't think it's a restaurant. I just think those tasty it was Food Network. It came from Food Network's YouTube channel.
I'm aware, but some restaurant needs to make this.
I mean, it went viral not too recently, but bro, when I saw that, man, I saw another video the other day with it was macaroni and cheese and candy yam stuffed egg rolls.
Macaroni and cheese.
Think about
that. That would be good. Macaroni and cheese and candy yams
inside of an egg roll.
I just need to talk about macaroni and cheese and candy yams for a second, because that's a thing. Yes.
Show respect, bro.
That is with Thanksgiving coming.
That might be
that's
bro. That might be the 2 best side combinations of all time.
It is.
Just think about it. Macaroni and cheese and candy yams. Oh man, when you see that, every time I came home and I saw macaroni and cheese and yams on the menu, there were no menus in the hood, but I smelt it walking in.
Right.
You knew you was eating good that day.
Bruh.
And I looked my mom in my eye and I'm like, don't dare tell me I can't have seconds. Don't. You want disrespect, madam? Do you want disrespect? Say only make 1 plate. No. So my mom used to make the big, deep pans of macaroni. Oh, Thanksgiving is going to be so difficult, BD. It's so difficult. Because I'm trying to do right. Every Thanksgiving, I relapse.
It's going to happen. It's because you can't just eat 1 plate.
You can't be vegan. Listen, let me talk to you vegans. How dare you? Like, I know you guys are not vegan year round. I'm black vegans. Urban vegans, whether you black, white, urban vegans. I don't even want to put a color on it. Urban vegans. It's impossible to get by Thanksgiving. And urban vegans, I feel bad for them, because every one of their aunties and uncles and grandmas and mothers look at them as if they're disgraceful. They've been excommunicated from their family.
I can't trust you. I just can't.
I can't trust you.
If you show up to Thanksgiving and you're not eating because you say you're vegan, you're not eating any turkey, no ham, no nothing. I can't.
Bro, you an informant.
I don't trust
you with the FBI,
yeah,
bro.
You
got a wire on you, bro. That's another one.
Op.
The ops. You a op. Joe Buddy, you a op.
Hey, hey, that's another. We should have did one on that, but Joe Budden podcast already did it, and apparently it means opposition. I never knew that. Never would have thought.
I never knew it is. I didn't know what an op was. I thought it was a technical support. I didn't know what it was.
I don't know. I thought it was some kind of like a federal informant or something like that.
I thought so too, but ops mean the opposition. I was like,
oh, okay.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, someone who look, a black vegan. I'm sorry, you're not to be trusted. You're just not.
You're not to be trusted. No, you know your grandmama gonna eat those turkey
slap
necks,
you in your face if you come talking about you're a vegan.
That's disrespectful. You a vegan? Be a vegan between January and October. That's cool.
Don't come to Thanksgiving.
But it's impossible. Don't come because now you're making me feel.
You know what I mean?
You make me feel uncomfortable until it's time to eat. The only time to eat, I'm like, oh, I forgot. Ain't nobody worrying about you.
Right.
You the one got to sit here and watch me eat these candy M's. And don't look at me like I'm eating death. Did you not see me pray over this food, bro?
That makes it okay.
It makes
it makes it okay.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, hey, there's a verse in the Bible that says that God made all food clean.
Wow.
That's a new bar. That's a new bar in my lines when I pray for food. But candy yams and macaroni and cheese is probably the two best sides. Collard greens are hit and miss. But man, when you see that macaroni and cheese where it's just all noodles are stuck in position,
and then you slide the candy yams over there, get you a little, break you off a little piece of the mac.
Introduce, candy yams meet mac and cheese, mac and cheese meet candy yams. Y'all have no choice but to be friends. No segregation on my place. That's one thing about my place. My place was never racist.
No,
everybody knew each other.
We all family on this place.
All colors and all creeds, all seeds, everybody together, bro.
Absolutely. Man, it got me ready. Woo. I'm so glad it's close to Thanksgiving. I'd be so mad if it was like March. I'd be so mad.
Man, take it one day at a time because March is coming, bro.
Hey.
And you know,
I ain't worried about
I'm excited, bro, because this Thanksgiving, I'm like, look, okay, I made a rule. I told my wife to help me with this. No to-go place. Now, I know I'm not going to uphold that rule. But, bro, when you're eating at 3 different places, bro.
You set your wife up to fail.
You are. Yeah. My thing is, but when you're a pillar in 2 families, when you a pillar in 2 families,
and her family
and you a man.
Is deep, too. Yeah, you can forget about that, bro.
Man. Her aunt makes this candy yam casserole. Oh my God, man. It's like a casserole sweet potato pie, bro. Boy. Every time this year, bro, it's I'm not gonna survive, bro.
You're gonna survive.
And y'all pray for me that if y'all don't see a video from me in the first part of the first year, I might be I might have met the Lord already. I might not be there, bro. Cause it's gonna be hard to. Oh man, bro. Dressing? We ain't even got to the dressing, bro. We ain't even got to the dressing. We just said macaroni and cheese and carrot. That's the best wet combination. Oof. We ain't even got to the dry.
Right.
Oh, the dressing and man, green bean casserole stuff.
The look on your face as you describe these food combinations is
bruh, man, because listen, man, my lady be like, you want to make my she always wonders why I never want her to make my plate. I don't mind her making my plate. I really enjoy it. I appreciate the gesture. But we men when we step into that kitchen, we know where we want things on our plate.
That's always been overrated to me. Like, people always talk about, when you're a man and you're a woman, she fixes your plate and you just sit down and she brings it to you. No. It sounds really good. But
no.
In all actuality,
it's not functional.
I really want to make my plate because I kind of need.
But you know why? You know why? They think about the man they want you to be. They never think about the man you want to be, right? The man you want to be want 3 scoops of macaroni. Right. The man she wants you to be, 1 scoop of macaroni. Okay. So I'm like, no. Let me fix my plate because you're gonna bring me some kitty plate. You know what I'm saying? So with all these greens, I'm like, no, I don't want the juices of my greens touching my yams and touching my macaroni.
Right. You might not have. You see, the positioning is so important. The macaroni and cheese has to be next to the candied yams. Okay. It
has to be next to the candied yams. If there's anything in between those, take the plate back. Exactly. Make another plate.
Okay. I don't want the greens, on top of the turkey because then my turkey's gonna taste kind of like greens. I don't want that. Okay.
Yeah, man. I don't even do turkey. You know what I'm saying? So I get the chicken, right? But yeah, I want my vegetables. I really don't want vegetables, if I'm honest. I really don't want them for Thanksgiving. But I put all of my greens on a separate plate unless I know your greens it's good enough to be mixed with everybody else. Now, it's hard to go from the greens plate to something over here because sometimes the greens or the green beans can work with the other sides.
Right.
But, sometimes I don't mind. See, I always put my cornbread or my bread where the macaroni and yams are. You do that?
I normally keep my bread in a centralized location. I kind of like the bread in the middle of the plate with everything surrounding it.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. But the bread takes up so much room, so you have to put it on top.
Right.
Because, my cornbread... but you put your cornbread in the middle.
Say what now?
You put your cornbread in the middle.
Yeah, well, it kind of ends up... Say what?
Are your sons fighting?
No, my youngest son is probably slamming the table up and down on the floor.
Oh, because he don't want his tater tots?
Probably, yeah. So, yeah, 4 kids. It's coming. Maybe not 4.
But yeah, bro, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, no.
It depends on what kind
the bread
of
is normally the last thing that I put on my plate. So it normally ends up being on top, which naturally I put it in the middle. But yeah, it kind of absorbs.
In the middle on top. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. It's not like I put the bread on the first thing on the plate and then I flip. No, it's normally I put everything on the plate. And then, I kind of leave just kind of like a little opening in the middle, but not really. And then I kind of sit the bread there and just let it soak in all.
Yeah, because especially if it's cornbread, you kind of break it into the yams first.
Exactly.
See what that's like. Yep. I see what that's like first.
Yep.
Then I might break another piece of cornbread and then add the macaroni to the equation. Oh man, but you gotta leave some of your bread left for last. So many people that eat their bread and they have nothing to get the juices up with. See, the juices is where the nutrients are. So you gotta wipe the plate, bro.
Got to.
But anyway,
what are we talking about?
You're definitely smashing.
Oh yeah, that's not even a question. That was, and see, that's why you get on me because I bring these interesting dishes that we don't know if we're gonna smash or pass that. Why don't you bring something delicious? Well, this is what happens when you bring something just utterly delicious. It's not a conversation. Of course, we're gonna smash it. It's nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
macaroni and cheese pancakes. That's like 2 of the best things ever combined into one. And then you add that delicious sauce.
Man, and Matt, no, bro. Do you know the innovation that just happened?
What?
Now we got pancakes for dinner.
Right. Which I didn't need an excuse to do in the first place, quite frankly.
But I know that.
But now I have one.
But you just can't. Like, I need to know what goes with that. What kind of eggs goes with that? Like, what do you make as a meat and egg? Like, is it what do you do? What do you eat with that pancake?
I feel like you could probably maybe do some eggs with that. I'm not sure.
Nah, but that's that hot sauce syrup though, bro.
Hot sauce and eggs is delicious.
I'm not really a hot sauce fan.
Okay.
Is it collard greens with that? Like, it's got to be like a dinner.
I don't know. Yeah, some collards would probably be good.
Fried chicken. Oh, fried chicken would be perfect with that. There we go. Finished it.
Yes.
Yep. Fried chicken and macaroni and cheese pancakes. See, bro, See what I'm talking about? You brought out another good gem that I couldn't even copyright because didn't you bring some crap to me saying that somebody made some kind of sandwich that I created?
Oh, the Macwich?
The chicken?
Yeah, somebody did that. Somebody definitely did that.
Man, that idea was from 2003, bro.
You didn't monetize on it. Now somebody else is.
Hey, I mean, I had a poverty mindset back then. All right, next topic.
All right.
You're getting tired, bro. You're getting tired.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So a lot has happened in the sports world that we have not talked about. Brax, are you wanting to be on the podcast? Braxton wants to be on the podcast. Braxton's gonna be on the podcast.
He wants bring him on the podcast, bro. Hey, that boy got the Odell without the bond tips.
All right, Brax, you want to?
Is that?
This is my youngest.
What is Braxton?
He is 3. He's 3, right? He's 2. He'll be 3 in March.
Hey, this Uncle Leslie.
What's up, bro? Uncle Josh. You're on Facebook Live.
Look at me like that. Look at me like, man, his head is big. Oh.
Say hey.
Hey.
Hey. All right. Now, go away.
Wow, such love and compassion for his children.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
At 13, that's when they're gonna feel the love of their father.
That's when it'll kick in. When
your son do the skip through the lane, snatch back, tween behind the back, that's when your love for him is gonna blossom. That's my son gave your son a sham god between behind the back, skip through the lane.
Right.
Lay.
All right.
All right, sports.
All right, so we'll start off with the NBA quickly here. So, the Lakers, not that good so far. It's not LeBron's fault. I don't know. They've had a tough schedule so far. That's my thought. But then they're not going to win this year. I mean, I didn't expect that. But
I think they better not touch Lonzo, man. I don't know why they got Rondo playing a lot. They need to let Lonzo play. I think they should get rid of Ingram, and I think they should get rid of KCP.
He's trash.
Quickly. Get rid of them two quickly and get somebody now.
Yeah, I like LeBron, but sometimes I disagree with him. Like, I think he really likes Rondo, but it's like, and Rondo's cool, but Rondo's not helping y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not the long-term answer. Like, Lonzo is the long-term answer. I don't even know why they brought in Rondo. Like, Lonzo should be playing.
He definitely should be playing. I don't understand it, man. I think no matter what team LeBron goes to, there's drama. I think they like that. I think LeBron is a drama queen, a drama king. And but it's good for business, though. It's good for business, which is totally understandable. I just don't understand the whole Golden State is going to win 2 more years in a row. And it's just like,
yeah, it's
no
not
team
even.
can. I mean, Toronto. Now that Philadelphia got Jimmy Butler.
The East is actually
East is honestly, bro. The East is more attractive than the West.
It is because the West is just the Warriors and everybody else. Like the Rockets were, but they fell all the way off.
The East has a better storyline. Like I wouldn't even mind watching Eastern games now, just during the season, because I'm like, yo, like who wouldn't want to watch the Celtics and the Sixers, or I don't know, bro. I don't know who's gonna come out the East now.
Yeah. It's going to be the Eastern Conference playoffs is going to be lit. Like, it's going to be.
It is.
I'm curious to see who's going to come out of there. But ultimately, the Warriors are going to win.
I am so glad. I got to say this right now. This is the year of the posterization of Joel Embiid. I am so glad. Joel Embiid gets on my nerves, bro.
Why?
Because he's too big to be trolling, bro. It's like, if you're going to troll, do it like Shaq did. Be likable. Embiid is just annoying, bro. And he got posterized like 3 or 4 times already this year.
He has, but he's also dominated. Like, he's putting up, like, he's averaging like 28 and 12 right now.
It's how you talk junk to people that kind of annoys me. You can talk junk, but don't be disrespectful with your junk talking, because then you make people really hate you and be mad, bro.
But if they can't stop you, though, then...
Oh, but he's getting punched on now. Like, you're going to eventually get stopped, bro.
Let me know when that happens, because he's averaging 28 a game right now.
Yeah, well, congrats. I don't...
He just gave the Hornets, like, 43 and 16, so...
It's the Hornets, bro. All they have is Tony Parker and Kemba.
Tony Parker is old, but okay.
Anyway, back to your setup. Go ahead.
No, yeah, the Warriors are, to be honest, the NBA, I mean, like, there's some transactions that are going on that make it kind of interesting, but the Warriors are going to win. Like, it's not even, it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
So
I think the Warriors going to win another year. I hope everyone stays next year, but I doubt it.
I think KD's going to leave, or is he going to stay?
They're talking about they want to lure KD in because of the new venue, the new stadium that they're going into. So, but if I was KD, I'll stay until I get 6. Why? Like, honestly, like, right now he has the opportunity to, like, run the table.
Yeah, like, unless they just cannot pay me remotely as much as somebody else, I would probably stay. Like, even if it's not even if somebody else can pay me like a little bit more, like a few million more, I probably would still stay with the Warriors. Like, I hear what people are saying about, like, oh, it's not a challenge anymore. You've won. Who cares, bro? You're getting paid millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. You know you're gonna win. It's easy. I mean, you're in California. Why not keep winning championships?
And why? But my thing is, like, this is gonna be your third, right? This is gonna be his third ring, right?
Right.
Like, you're 3 more away from Jordan,
and if
you may be able to go 6-0. You may be. Hold on, they lost in the finals already, or at least 6 in a row.
And if you do that, and you're one of the greatest scorers of all time, and you're 7 foot tall, like, you're in that conversation.
As to go.
And quite frankly, at that point, you might eclipse LeBron, because, okay, they're gonna hold it. You're gonna lose some points because you're on the Warriors, and y'all have a squad. Y'all have 2 former MVPs. But
he was the man, though. He brought the championships home.
He's the one with the Finals MVPs. So if you win those Finals MVPs, like, yeah, you might jump LeBron in that conversation and be like, is KD that guy?
My favorite sports analyst is Earl Watson. No, Earl Watson.
Yeah. Who's
about to marry, what's her name from Undisputed? You know, they getting married.
Joy Taylor.
Yeah, he's engaged to Joy Taylor.
Okay.
Watch your facial expressions. There you go.
There you go.
Watch your facial expressions. Yep. Okay. Good move. Good investment. Yeah. So he married.
Beautiful couple.
Beautiful couple. Earl, you did it there, sir. You got yourself. Anyway, he said on her podcast, he said that he's going to have to be part of that conversation pretty soon.
Yeah.
KD. He might be the second greatest player of all time when it's said and done.
It's hard. The only thing that, like,
why? Like, what's the difference between him and LeBron? Like, but think about it. But LeBron moved twice, 3 times.
He didn't go to a team that won 73 games, Josh.
They won 73 games the year without KD.
Right.
A new year is a new year. A new year's a new year,
It's
bro.
the same team.
No, they lost like 2 people.
Do you really want me to call out the names of the people that they lost? Leandro Barbosa.
Yes, he was good.
Andrew Bogut. Was it Andrew Bogut? I don't.
Bro, those were key pieces, bro.
Okay.
And what's his name that went to Dallas? What's his name? The black guy that froze up.
Harrison Barnes?
Finals that won? Harrison Barnes, yes.
I will not slander Harrison Barnes because he went to Carolina, but Harrison Barnes?
Yes, Harrison Barnes. Those 3 key pieces.
You replace Harrison Barnes.
Barbosa was amazing off the bench, bro.
He was straight off the bench. I'm not gonna lie.
Spark plug off the bench, bro.
Okay.
Honestly, I think right now Kevin Durant is the greatest player in the NBA right now. Right now, he's the number one player in the NBA, period. Then, after him, it's probably a healthy Kawhi Leonard.
It's disrespectful
then
because
LeBron.
You haven't mentioned LeBron yet when he's
LeBron's number 3.
That's utterly disrespectful.
So you would pick LeBron over Kawhi? I'm just joking.
Absolutely.
Just from defense, just defense too, bro. You don't get defense with LeBron right now.
You're right, but you'll get it in the playoffs when it counts. LeBron,
but come on, it has yet to be proven in the West. See, it's cute when you say that in the East, but he's not going to make it into the playoffs for the next couple of years. He's not going to make it to the playoff. They might make it to the playoff this year, depending on what they do at the trade deadline thing, whatever. But they're not coming out the West. And the way they're constructed right now, the West is kind of, Houston has been an extremely disappointment, man.
Yeah, shoot. They could, who else is nice in the West? They could end up second or third in the West, I feel like.
They can't be second or third. They'll probably be 5th or 6th.
Who else?
Trailblazers are going to be up there, of course.
They'll be up there.
They're going to be up there. Denver's going to be up there. San Antonio's probably going to, because I just think they're going to eventually get it together. Yeah, and then then Utah's going to get it together, and then it's going to be probably the Lakers.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they'll be in the top 4. I think they'll be in the top 4.
I already know they're going to get some kind of blockbuster trade.
They're going to make something
Anthony Davis is probably going to be there this year. I'm sure of it. There's going to be some blockbuster event that AD is going to be there. And even with Anthony Davis, they're not going to beat Golden State. Because when Boogie Cousins come off the bench for the second unit,
that's just wrong, man.
I would, because of the way I play the game of basketball, I would rather have Boogie Davis than Anthony Davis. Boogie Cousins than Anthony Davis.
No. He doesn't play defense like Anthony Davis.
I know. I just said because the way I play.
Okay. All right.
Golden State, bro, if I was KD, I'll stay there for 7 years. I'll get 6 rings in a row and then play for the Knicks. And then buy the Knicks and play for them.
All right.
Because you in Silicon Valley, bro. You know he's getting money for under the table somewhere, bro.
True. All right. Enough about the NBA. Let's talk about something that is very disturbing to me. College basketball.
BD, I don't know if I should ever. Well, go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
The reason it's disturbing is because I happen to be a Carolina Tar Heels fan.
So am I.
And there's been a recent trend.
Or so was I.
No, don't do that. Don't be a fair weather fan.
I think I'm gonna be a Duke fan this year, bro. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Just like I swapped to Golden State 2 years ago.
There was a time when Carolina was the school that got these guys. The athletic, jump out the gym, NBA ready guys. And it was Duke that would get the prep school, the white guys who could shoot it from anywhere, but they're not ready for the NBA. And we would always drag. Is
Mike Krzyzewski probably the best coach of all time, no matter the basketball league? Just on his effort, just off him being able to just say, I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm no longer gonna get these guys who just stop and pop and shoot and pass.
Enough of this.
Somebody was like, hey, Mike, come to this place in Jersey, I think, and let's look at Kyrie Irving. And when he saw Kyrie Irving, he was like, you know what? I'm tired of white guys. or black guys that grew up in suburbia.
They're not getting it done.
I gotta get some N-words. I gotta get some people in here who can actually break teams down. Bruh.
Zion Williamson. Bruh.
How do you not get to Carolina? You were built for Carolina.
I really thought he was going to go to Carolina. I'm like, you're like the next Jordan. Like, you're the Carolina guy. Like, if he had gone to Carolina, he would have averaged 35, 15, 8 assists.
Playing for Mike Krzyzewski, you're only going to average 21 now.
Well, because he's got, well, for one, it's because it's Mike Christian, whatever, Coach K.
Mike Krzyzewski.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. But also because he's got R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish. But at Carolina, right now, bruh, nobody in college basketball can stop him from scoring whatever he wants to. That's number one.
Because you don't want to be on nobody's poster like that one guy from Carolina that punched on what's his name, Green?
Danny Green.
Punched on
Greg Paulus.
Oh, man.
Those are the guys that Duke used to get.
BDP.
The Greg Paulus.
That's how that's that Duke play like this.
Exactly. And it was just like a microcosm of the Carolina-Duke relationship. You, Duke, have these unathletic white guys who can shoot, and this is what we have at Carolina. Dunking all over you.
Man, I gotta talk to the guy, the assistant coach to Mike Krzyzewski that put him on game.
Jeff
like,
Capel.
Of course. Yep, you're right.
Jeff Capel.
Think about it,
like,
though.
Look, man. Like, I know you.
Yeah,
like
Jeff
these
Capel
rough
did.
Guys,
Jeff Capel did because he was like, I'm tired of seeing the ball swung around, and we always the number one seed in some region, but we never win championships.
Never.
We never.
Because you come across some real brothers. Right. That dunk on you that one good time, and then it's a wrap.
And it takes the soul when you get dunked on, it takes the soul of the team
out of you.
And so when Mike says that, so you mean to tell me when someone bangs out like that, it takes the soul of another teammate? We gotta get Zion.
I said yes. Do you see what happened to Greg Paulus?
Did you see how he blocked a grown man? Zion Williamson blocked he took it out of his soul and life he took his whole, he's not going to the league, that Kentucky player.
No, not anymore.
He's not going to.
Not anymore.
Zion took the ball out of his hand like the man was a child. And took it the length of the court. Was it him? Was it that?
Yes.
And did a bounce pass across the body.
No look. Bruh.
How do you beat Kentucky by 70?
It might as well have been.
That's what it felt like. Listen, beat me by 70. I'm not playing to get back in, coach. We're not getting back in this. It's better to lose by 70 than we know, for those who watch the game live, we was getting beat by 40, but we end up losing by 20. No, get blown out.
Oh man. Yeah, here's a problem.
I think I'm gonna be a Duke.
No, man, don't do
Duke fan this year, man. Most of the people at my job don't even know what side that I stand for.
Wow.
So I could walk around with a Duke shirt and just be like, yeah.
Wow.
We're finally
no
here.
Shame.
That R.J. Barrett.
No shame.
Oh, that Zion said it's a special one.
He's a special one. K was gonna get him right.
I knew Coach K was gonna get him.
Wow.
Some words.
I legit, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch that Duke and Carolina game, man.
Man, listen, Carolina, what's Carolina ranked this year? I ain't even know.
We're 7th. We're actually 7th. It's not a bad team, but it's that Duke team is a whole nother thing.
Bruh, Coach K, man's a genius, bro. I think when he started coaching the USA teams, I think he was like, you know what? I love these athletic guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was he saw what they were doing in practice. He was like, man.
He was like, man.
I think this is why Carolina's been beating us. Look at what these guys can do.
Oh, man, you know good and well when Coach K came back to the campus, those white boy recruits came in, just knew they were going to get picked up.
What, Coach?
Coach K, I'm 7 foot with a jumper.
Look at me.
But Coach K set it down, but can you skip through the lane? This guy Filet on Instagram, none of our players makes it to his Instagram page. Do you skip through? Do you do tween behind the back, curl, cross?
No.
Filet! Can you do that?
Can you do that?
No.
No. Get out of my office.
Think about it. Nobody from Duke ever probably did a step back 3 skip through the like when you think of Duke, you don't think about. There's no imagery in my Rolodex of memories of a Duke player banging out or just
Jason Williams.
That's not the culture of Duke.
Jason Williams is the lone exception.
He banged out. He just kind of just had a nice little Tim Hardaway cross jump.
Jason Williams was cold.
Oh, he was cold.
Cold.
But
and
that was
yes, he would come through and bang.
Man, that hurt my feelings when he got hurt, bro.
Yeah, man, that was.
I just knew for the Bulls, I just knew he was about to be nice.
Yeah, that I was so happy when he left Duke and went to the NBA because I was like, all right, I can finally root for him because Duke, he was lighting us up, man.
Jason Williams was cold, man.
Like,
I'm gonna have to watch his highlights when I get off. Yeah, he's cold, bro.
But anyway.
But I think I'm a Duke fan, man. Or is it okay for me to say I'm a Zion Williamson fan?
Like, okay. Guilty pleasure. I enjoy watching Duke play, especially this year. Like, I'm going to probably watch every game. But I will not say that I'm a Duke fan. I will root for Carolina. But if they get down 20, I'm probably going to have to turn the channel.
No. Like, I'm not going to be a Duke fan because as a preacher, I couldn't root for anyone that has a Blue Devil as a mascot. So as a Carolina fan, I also am loyal to Carolina because of Jordan.
Exactly.
The Jordan brand.
Right.
But man, if Mike Krzyzewski keeps this up for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or the rest of my life, or the rest of his,
it's gonna be hard.
How do you cancel your membership, or how do you cancel your fan membership with the team, and really go to what would make you cancel being a Tar Heel fan to be a Duke fan?
What would make me?
Like, what would it take? What would it take for you to be like, you know what? I'm no longer a Carolina fan. I'm going Duke.
I mean, they would have to.
Is that possible?
I feel like no, unless they just completely like fell from like relevancy. Like Roy Williams leaves, and then like they can't bring in another good coach, and they're just not even like a basketball powerhouse anymore.
There we go.
And even then, I still don't think I would be a Duke fan. I would have to find somebody else to root for. Like my loyalty runs deep. Man, I'm not gonna lie.
There's nobody else to root for, bro.
I mean, you could go NC State, but they're not relevant year in and year out.
You can't go. Wake Forest. No.
You could go I might go Kentucky or Kansas or something like that.
Man, I wouldn't go Kentucky, Kansas because those teams really are just overrated to me. Well, I'm gonna stay a Carolina fan.
Yeah,
because of the colors and the shoes and Jordan.
There you go. Yeah, stay a Carolina fan.
All right, man. What's the next one?
All right. The NFL. I don't really have a whole lot. I mean, I'm not like a huge NFL fan. I keep up with it, but I did think that it was interesting. This whole Le'Veon Bell saga, and it reminds me of the segment on the Dave Chappelle show when keeping it real goes wrong. Man, Le'Veon Bell wanted a long-term contract. The team franchise tagged him for $14 million. 1 year, $14 million. Now, as an NFL running back, you want a long-term deal because you're putting your body on the line more than anybody else on the field. Okay, you could always get hurt. I get where he's coming from, but it was 1 year, $14 million. The $14 million is still a lot of money. So he holds out. He doesn't show up for camp. He doesn't show up before, the season. And basically his, idea was he's going to hold out. He can only hold out, I think, a certain amount of time before you absolutely have to report in order to play for that season. So he was going to hold out for like 7 or 8 games, preserve his body, and then report to the team and only play for, a couple of games and then look to get a long-term contract from another team next year. Oh, if it works. Okay. The problem is his backup, James Conner, came in and he's been balling. Like I think he's already got 1,000 yards on the season, and it's only halfway through the season. Like he's on pace for like 2,000-yard rushing season. The Steelers are on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak. They just utterly like murdered the Panthers. Was it Thursday night?
Yeah. So it was a slaughter.
Like 51 points. I mean, my goodness, man. So the Steelers are balling. Like they don't need Le'Veon Bell, which puts him in a rough situation of they don't need you.
You know what those execs did, right?
What they do?
What's that young running back's name again?
James Conner.
James Conner, come to the office. Here's $2 million right now.
Right now.
We done paid the offensive line advances.
The money that we were gonna have to pay Le'Veon.
We're gonna give it to all of y'all. Make Le'Veon irrelevant. Ooh. This is what you listen to me, everyone. Mm-hmm. When you are in an executive world, mm-hmm. people who don't risk their bodies, mm-hmm. but makes so much money, you cannot you cannot outbeat them.
Can't win.
You can't win. Like, yes, Kaepernick got a deal, all that stuff, but you can't win. Now, you may win on a bigger scheme of things. Great, but it better work.
Better work.
Because one thing about their bottom line, if you start acting like you want to be an exec, you start acting like you want to make us look bad and you want to hold out on us, mm-hmm. they made sure that young blood got 1,000 rushing yards. You left $14 million on the table?
Man.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, that's a lot of money.
Bruh, I don't know what it's like. They say people that go get their checks, like athletes, they go get their checks. Mm-hmm. Their game checks.
Right.
Like, bruh, I'm not going to let a game go by.
That's about $1 million each check. Like, I'm sorry. I'm going to need those checks.
Each game I get a meal?
I'm going to need those checks.
Each game I get at least $1 million. And I'm not even guaranteed another team. Like, what if they Des Bryant him? Like, what if they be like, nobody picks him up again?
Because, I mean, like, he's not young. Like, does another team really want to commit all that money to a running back who's, like, on the tail end of his career?
There's a difference between, this also boils down to the young bucks, bro. Listen to this wisdom that we're going to give you.
There's a lesson in here somewhere.
Never think of yourself more highly than you ought to think.
My goodness.
Because why do you think Vince Carter's still playing right now? Why do you think Dirk Nowitzki's still playing right now? Like, why do you think Kobe went 20 years? Like, you don't go long with a certain kind of mindset. People don't want to deal with you. If you all diva and all hard to work with, man, listen, everywhere I go, I'm a pleasure to work with. Everywhere I go, I make sure it is a pleasure to work with me because you know why? I'm always going to be valuable. When you are a diva and you become all full of yourself and you start disrespecting people and you start acting crazy, wasn't it him that was videotaping people in the locker room? Was that him or somebody else?
That was Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, somebody else. But anyway, when you start acting like this and start taking private business matters to the public or whatever, people ain't gonna want to mess with you. Mm-hmm. That's why it's best to be a pleasure to work with, be a great worker, a hard worker, earn your money the right way, and you will have a longer, like Vince Carter, how many contracts this man's gonna get?
Man, he getting them in.
That man's still playing.
Starting.
Because everybody wants a veteran.
Yep.
And if you're a running back, you better go get your money while it's there because, yes, if you get hurt, cool. But listen, I'd rather get hurt and grab my check the next Sunday than to leave $14 million on the table.
I'm trying to tell you, you get hurt in practice and training, pull a ACL or something.
Yeah, man. You know it's cold in Pittsburgh. You get hurt just walking outside.
Pretty much. All right, we got to wrap this thing up.
Yep.
But before we do, of course, we've got to do a one's gotta go.
Let's go. This is probably the toughest one. No, maybe not.
This is a tough one.
This is a
tough one. So in honor of Thanksgiving, as we mentioned, the bread is one of the most important components of the meal.
BD, can we take a break and praise the bread of life? Bro, you can't just say the bread and not expect a preacher to feel that, BD.
My God.
Hey, the bread of life. Oh, wait till I get to you done inspired a new moment with whatever we call it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get to the bread later on.
Okay.
Hey, Shando. Hey.
So, this week's one's got to go is a bread dish. All right. So you've got cornbread. You've got croissants. And when we say croissants, we're not just talking about any kind of croissants. Okay, I don't know if everyone here has been like to a Cheddar's or to a what is it, Hops. I'm talking about the honey butter croissants.
You see my eyes.
Okay. Biscuits or yeast rolls.
Okay.
Josh, this legitimately might be the most difficult one's got to go that I think we've had, because all four of these are just, if you do them right,
all of them. Bruh, this might be the most difficult. You're right. The way that you brought that on, your skill and talents enhanced it, and it's really made me man. This is tough. Cornbread. What's chili without cornbread?
And that good cornbread, like in the black skillet, with a little bit of honey drizzled, honey and butter drizzled on there.
Cornbread has to go for the culture, bro. No, cornbread has to stay because of the culture.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
Okay.
I almost messed up there.
Boy, I was about to say like that.
Nah, cornbread is just.
That's.
I think
cornbread
honestly,
got our ancestors through.
Yeah, cornbread got our ancestors through because they needed those carbs. Bro.
Yeah.
They needed that heavy bread. Bro.
Yeah.
And I think cornbread was probably manna, bro. I know God fed the Israelites the cornbread. I think manna is the Hebrew word for cornbread. Anyway, croissants, bro. Before college, croissants would have had to go.
Right.
Because I was too poor to get croissants.
Right.
I ain't know. Well, oh no. I had croissant with sandwiches. Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
Right.
Never mind. I did get and that was a treat from my mom, because on the way to Cramerton Christian, there was a Burger King at the corner when you make a left going to the school. And my mom, when we had some extra money and she wanted to bless her son, she would get the 2 for $4. I think it was like 2 croissant sandwiches. Or sometimes I get a croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich with the cinnamon minis. Remember cinnamon minis from Burger King?
Where did those go?
That's what's wrong with Burger King. They let good things go.
Man, the cinnamon on the way to school, bruh.
Cinnamon on the way to school was like, I don't want to go back to school. I want to go back to bed.
Like I would get a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant with some cinnamon. Oh, it was a wrap. Okay, go ahead.
That might have been the best fast food breakfast combination of all time growing up, bro.
Maybe growing up. I can't give it to a chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit with a bowberry biscuit from Bojangles.
No, BT. I said as a child. Okay.
When I was a child, I spoke as a child.
Of course, I'm just. But now that I became a man, bro.
It's the bowberry biscuit.
It's no, BD. The cinnamon biscuit is better than the bowberry biscuit, BD.
Well, I get one of each.
Which one's number one?
I do think I like the cinnamon biscuit overall better than the bowberry.
The cinnamon biscuit is better than the bowberry because the bowberry sometimes can be dry, but that cinnamon biscuit it's got like a little pool of cinnamon and butter. Anyway, croissants, biscuits.
Oh, biscuits.
Biscuits left alone might get it a pass, but it's what the biscuits provides. What the biscuits brings inspiration to. What the biscuits open the door for the imagination of mankind to implement new tastings.
All of that? The biscuit doing all of that?
Yes, the biscuit does all of that.
Oh,
bro.
Man.
Out of all these things, the biscuit is the best supplement. It's the servant of all breads. It's the one thing. It's the one thing that holds things. It serves. If there's no biscuits, then there's no bowberry biscuits. There's no cinnamon biscuits. There's no Cajun filet biscuits. There's no sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. There's no bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. There's no liver mush and eggs biscuits. There's no biscuits and gravy.
This is the hardest one yet.
Yeast rolls gotta go, B.
Yeast rolls gotta go?
It's gotta go. No, bro. There's no way. Hold on. Croissants and yeast rolls. Hold on, BD. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeast rolls is probably the greatest bread to use when you have gravy. Going to Golden Corral was like, you're going to Golden Corral when tax season has just finished.
Golden Corral.
You're going to Golden Corral when, it's just the church is going and the pastor's paying for everyone. You're going to Golden Corral. But the yeast rolls, bro, when the yeast roll is cooked right.
And you got like some of the honey butter that they have. I don't know if they have it at Golden Corral, but they have it at Ryan's.
Ryan's is where I got yeast rolls my first time. Ryan's didn't go to Corral because Ryan's was real big down here. People used to go to Ryan's before they went to Golden Corral, I think.
Right. And they had that honey butter that used to set the yeast rolls off, bro. And then you got like the yeast rolls at Longhorn, the Texas Roadhouse.
And you also got those flat yeast rolls, the thin ones that's really good. And the people put the honey on top. Oh, BD.
Bruh. I legit don't know at this point which one I'm gonna go with. Like, I'm really.
Ladies and gentlemen, to be continued. We'll let you guys know next month.
Okay. I got mine.
Okay. Are you gonna break yours down bread by bread, or are you gonna?
I'll break it down bread by bread. Cornbread.
Okay, cornbread.
When it's done right, when you've got it in that black skillet,
man,
with just a hint of sweet, with some butter on there, and you put it with some chili, or some people like pinto beans. I don't really like it that much, but some people do.
I like pinto beans. Cornbread, yeah. Yeah.
Cornbread, man, it's so good.
And cornbread has a way of soaking up flavor.
Yes.
It changes colors. Like it mixes well with man, even cornbread with yams, bro. Oh man.
Gives you that substance that just no matter what, you're gonna be satisfied after that meal if you've got cornbread.
You got cornbread, bro, and it's made right, bro. Man. Oh.
All right. Croissants. I'm almost exclusively talking about the honey butter croissants from Cheddar's. If you have not had them, please.
But what about the breakfast sandwiches with the croissants, bro?
Yeah, you've got the sausage.
It's the texture with the croissants, bro. That texture, bro, is
It's just but with the honey butter, oh my goodness, there's nothing better. It's like a dessert. Biscuits are like the godfather of all breads. It's like sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit, biscuits and gravy. Like, I can't imagine a life without biscuits.
I can't.
In and of themselves, they might be the least of these, but like you said,
they're by themselves. Biscuits are a great host.
Right.
They show you a good time.
They do. And then yeast rolls. A good yeast roll with some good honey butter. The yeast rolls at O'Charlie's. The yeast rolls at Ryan's. The yeast rolls at Texas Roadhouse.
Bro, if I had to make a decision right now, croissants have to go.
You look so distressed.
Bro, I don't know, man. No. Yeast rolls, man. Oh, man.
Like, on the surface, I really didn't think much of this one's got to go. I was just like, oh, okay, we're doing breads. But, like, upon breaking down each individual bread.
No. Just take my loaf of bread. Let me keep these 4 and y'all just take the loaf of bread, bro. I keep these 4. Just take my loaf. I don't need no peanut butter and jelly. I don't need nothing else.
It's not an option. It's not an option. One of these four has to go.
Honestly, bro, yeast rolls have to go. Don't stop, man.
Stop.
Don't do that.
Hey, look, man.
Don't elaborate.
Hey, look, man.
Bro, it's between yeast rolls and croissants, bro.
Have the courage of your conviction, Josh.
Cornbread and biscuit ain't going nowhere, bro. they not going nowhere, bro. That's those. You have those more than you have yeast rolls and croissants.
For me, I'm gonna have to let cornbread go.
What is you talking about?
One of these has to go, Josh. It's not like
cornbread.
I don't care about cornbread. It's not like I don't want.
No, you don't. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Because if you cared, you grew up too. You grew up with such a great life, and this is the fruit of that. That you are willing to let cornbread go. So yeast rolls and cornbread. Yeast rolls or croissants. I mean, cornbread or croissants. Cornbread. The only two competitions is probably biscuits.
Biscuits can't go. Biscuits are too.
So you don't like chili? What are you gonna do with your chili?
Put it on a hot dog.
No, I'm talking about chili. Chili, like beans, tomatoes, yams, hams.
Yams? Wait, what? Did you say Early Caesar?
What was that? So you mean to tell me,
Josh, I don't want any of these four to go, but one of them has to go.
This feels like a breakup, bro.
You know, it's not something that I want to do. You know, it's not you, cornbread. It's me. Okay, I love honey butter croissants. Biscuits,
okay.
That means I can't have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit ever again in life. Yeast rolls. I just love yeast rolls. I don't know, man.
You know why? You just haven't had your mama's cornbread in a while. That's all. Because good cornbread is not found in restaurants, bro. Cornbread is cooked at home.
You're right.
I could go to a restaurant and get a good biscuit, get a good croissant, get a good yeast roll.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go. So name one restaurant that makes great cornbread. You can't name one.
No, I'm sure there are some.
But when you go,
I can't name one off the top.
But when you're at home,
mm-hmm.
Man, bro, have you had chili and cornbread in a while?
Hey, get you some cornbread, man. Get you some cornbread.
So cornbread really has to go.
For me, not for you. You have a choice.
Oh, that makes sense.
You gotta choose you this day which bread will go.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. That doesn't affect me. I'm just lost.
I appreciate you taking the segment seriously, but in all honesty, all of these four breads you can still enjoy after this segment.
Oh man, I get so sucked in.
Like, you really seem like you're in a great deal of stress right now.
And I'm over here like, man, I feel like Trump put a ban on cornbread.
No.
I'm like, you never gonna have cornbread again.
No, you can still have cornbread. I will probably have some tomorrow just out of respect for cornbread.
Honestly, bro, I still didn't make my decision yet. I think I got too many people in my family that makes good cornbread. So it's hard. I can understand why no cornbread, because you can live without cornbread. You can really live, like if you don't have good cooks that cooks cornbread, you can live without cornbread, you know. But I'm surrounded by too many good cornbread makers, bro.
Okay.
So it's kind of difficult. But I think Ryan's yeast rolls have to go. Other yeast rolls can stay.
Wait, what? Ryan's yeast rolls have to go?
Yeah, but everybody else's yeast rolls can stay.
It doesn't work like that. And why Ryan's?
Next segment.
Because their yeast rolls were good.
Because I haven't had them in years, so I don't know what they. I
don't even know if Ryan still exists, frankly. So.
Nah, they out of business, bro.
Okay, so then.
But yeast rolls will have to go.
Okay, that's fine. Stay with the courage of your conviction. If they gotta go, then they gotta go.
I don't even think you're saved, bro. I don't think God appreciates your decision, bro.
Well, I mean, I could say the same about yeast rolls. Maybe God loves yeast rolls.
I doubt it, though. I think God's bread would probably be like,
bread of
I think he's more
sent
down from glory. Bread, what's the rest of the verse? Because you don't listen to Fred. Things who were on earth, a holy king, a comforter. You are the living bread of heaven. I was driving the car with my wife. We was going to go shopping, bro. And I didn't know Fred Hammond had a love song album. There was some album Fred Hammond put out. Bro, she was trying to set the mood.
Did she? Whoa, wait.
No. She wasn't trying to set the mood. But it was just like, I guess we didn't have no other CDs. We were like super save saints, right? And so I'm listening to Fred Hammond's Love album. And I was like, isn't Fred divorced? I couldn't even get tapped into what I'm very logical, BB. I'm sorry. I'm very analytical. And so I'm like, who is Fred singing to? Is this to God?
You stop right now.
Isn't he divorced? The album
now.
came out 2 years ago. And I'm like, Fred, I don't even feel it as authentic because aren't you divorced? Anyway.
All right.
Last segment of the day.
That's it. Hop in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube or SoundCloud or anywhere that you are watching this. Let us know which bread has got to go.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. Let us know which bread has to go. And it's okay to slander Brandon for getting rid of cornbread. It's perfectly fine.
It's also perfectly fine if yeast rolls stay. Wait, I'm tired.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, what's my segment called?
Josh's weekly, well now monthly, nugget of truth.
Out of all these breads, these breads cannot compare to the bread that fell from heaven.
My God.
Not only is he your bread of life, he's your daily bread. See, when you eat of God and you really are spiritually full of him, you don't really hunger for anything else. I love when the text says he's our daily bread, meaning that he has bread for us every day to eat off of, to nourish us, to keep us going, fighting the good fight of faith. Daily bread to help us to ensure that we stay full in empty situations and stay faithful in situations where there's dense resistance. Don't allow your daily bread to spoil. Take advantage of your daily bread. He has everything you need every single day to get you through every single day without weight, without hunger, without fear. Don't allow your daily bread to spoil. That's all I have today, BD.
All right. Excellent words of wisdom from Josh's monthly nugget of truth. Thank you so much for that. That is all we've got for you guys today. We went 2 hours and 21 minutes. So I hope
we have to, bro.
Well, we're only
hope this keeps y'all full.
We hope this lasts you guys throughout the month of November. Take your time, digest it, take in each segment, and take in the wisdom.
Segment by segment, precept by precept.
Line upon line. Here a little, there a little. Listen to the podcast over the remainder of the month.
5 minutes a day.
5 minutes a day, and it'll last you. We'll be back in December, probably around the holidays.
We don't know when in December.
Maybe mid-December.
Probably don't know.
Mid-December, I'm thinking.
Really?
Well,
really?
I'm off the last 2 weeks of the year, so yeah.
You want to get 2 episodes in?
We'll see.
Because January, are you off in January? Well, anyway, we'll see you guys next month.
We'll see you guys next
month. Hey, you'll actually see me periodically. I put videos out all the time.
He puts out videos.
You'll see all the time.
You won't see me, and that's probably fine by most people, and that's okay. But
the people love the podcast, bro. But
check out the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast. Tell your friends about the podcast. Comment.
Binge watch
the old episodes.
Watch it. That'll hold you.
And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for listening to the Good Guy Podcast. For Joshua Ezzy, I am Brandon Dixon. We are both married now, and we're out.
Glowing. Peace.